Hello everyone, it is the Watchalong. Wolves host the mighty Reds. We have just seen the score from the London Stadium, which is everything Liverpool fans were hoping it was going to be. West Ham have just beaten Chelsea by 3-2, meaning that obviously Man City play at 5:30, but a win for Liverpool would see them top of the Premier League ahead of that game, which is of course everything we want in our lives, to see the mighty Reds back top of the pile. Fascinating setup really for this game, isn't it, Chris? You know, it's going to be interesting to see because we know Wolves pretty miserly in defence, don't score a lot of goals. They're having a quite a good season all told. We've definitely got, there's a case that's our actual strongest 11. Bobby Firmino notwithstanding, you can make an argument for him or Jota, I feel. We've got every possible best chance of winning this game, but it's going to be interesting to see how we respond because a couple of chances we've had so far this season to gain ground or extend ground, we haven't quite taken them.
No, we've been better. I've always felt when we've been the first team to play this season, and when we've had, like Chelsea dropping points, have we taken advantage of that? So, look, as you said there, Wolves miserly in defence. They've conceded the same amount of goals as us. We're not being described as miserly in defence, but they are, and we are. Their issue is scoring goals. They've scored as many goals as they've conceded, which is the problem for them. 12 goals scored, 12 goals conceded. Liverpool, on the other hand, 43 goals scored, 12 goals conceded. Will Wolves be able to keep up with us is how I would frame that, if that is the case, because I think Liverpool are going to score goals because it's what we do. Yeah,
absolutely. And I mean, that's the thing that Liverpool do. Top goal scorers in the league so far, as you mentioned, they're 43 goals in 14 games is absolutely obscene in the best possible way. We are live, of course. If you want to interact with us, get your thoughts, feelings, or whatever across to us, then please do use the live chat, or you can tweet us at the Redmen TV as well. We're going to be having a very good laugh with everything that we possibly can. During that, Chris receives a phone call, which is normally not a problem, except the fact that I'm plugged into his phone. So that was great. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, Chris, because why wouldn't I be? Look at the team we've put out there. In fact, we can get I'll get the team up so we can have a little talk through it one more time. We've got Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Thiago, Hendo, Jota, Salamane. So unchanged from the 4-1 win in the Merseyside derby. It's the midfield. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the attack, of course, but it's another game for Fabinho and Thiago, who haven't lost the game when they've started in midfield together for us yet. Yeah, that's right. I think it's at this point, is this the 5th time we'll have seen that midfield play together?
Yeah, I think 4th this season, maybe. But, I showed you a stat from Andrew Beasley that I saw on Twitter the other day, didn't I? Which is more around when Fabinho and Thiago start together. So right now, they've won 13, drawn 1, lost none. When Fabinho and Thiago were in there, I should have gone and checked how many times and what results have happened when it's been Fabinho, Thiago and Jordan Henderson, because it's pretty easy to do. Yeah. You'd have to say the 90s with them, because I think that's obviously the first game that they all played together. Obviously, we know what happened with them type of things, but it is the midfield. For me, Liverpool play well, and always have done, and most teams play well when the midfield wins the battle, when in the middle of the park. When that midfield wins out, normally I would say that team goes on to win the game. Yeah. This midfield three is frightening. Yeah. Absolutely frightening, because you've got everything. You've got height, you've got pace, you've got power, you've got skill, you've got the ability to play tiki-taka football, you've got quarterbacks. You've literally, there's nothing that they can't do between the three of them.
There's 3 guys there, and you're going through all those things who can tackle.
Their Venn diagram's a circle of all the skills needed to play in the Premier League. It's just one circle.
Yeah, absolutely. Complete midfielders. Yeah. But all those things, they can all put a ball anywhere on the pitch. They can put a ball on a sixpence from anywhere on the field. They've all got a goal in them as well, which is something. And when you consider you're talking about Fabinho there, we want him on the pitch for his disruptive abilities, and we think of him as being the best 6 in the league, possibly in the world. And we're a much better, much more solid side with him in there. But it's to do him a disservice to not focus on the fact that he can stick in a thunderbolt periodically. He's got a few, he has
City.
Yeah, well, exactly. Crystal Palace stands to mind as well in the post-lockdown games, or restart games, I should say. And we saw from Jordan Henderson. I thought Henderson's performance in midweek was one that, you know, he gets man of the match on the player rating show. You know, we spoke really highly of him. It's great to see him getting the plaudits, because even the Everton fans were pairing over him. Like Baz from Toffee TV was going on about how brilliant he was, talking to me about him the next day.
I was going to say on our AFCON.
And Thiago, he was like, oh, Thiago, well, I wasn't asked about Thiago, but we've been going on about Thiago. Jordan Henderson, when you've got a fit Jordan Henderson, allowed free rein to impact the game where he wants to, I can't think of many better in the world.
I can't get over how good he is at that role, to be honest with you. It was such, like, he's a player who has continually surprised me over 10 years at Liverpool. You know, he's continued to get better, both on the field as well as off the field, but also in his captaincy of Liverpool. You know, he just continues to strive to be better, you know, as a person, as a player. But, like, a 10, really? Can he do that? I know it's not a traditional 10, it's not through the centre, but he's playing all the passes that a 10 makes. He's just 10 yards over to the right-hand side, as I see it. You know, the little one that caught my eye was the little flick around the corner to Jota with the outside of his right boot and spin that way. That's just class. Like Zola class. Yeah. Bergkamp class. Yeah. Like players that you would never liken Jordan Henderson to, yet that's what it was. And that's the thing, that he continues to surprise me each and every week. It's unbelievable, and that performance was majestic.
And we talked about it as well, you know, because you mentioned the 10 bit, but like, he's the widest man in our team for a lot of players that game. He's very wide right. He's hugging the touchline. You're right. He's linking the play down that right hand side, and you know, again, just in terms of absolute supreme quality available to us, him and his understanding with Trent Alexander-Arnold, his understanding with Mohamed Salah, and the fact that there's any point in the game where any three of those lads can crop up on the right-hand corner of the penalty area and get a shot off, or even just slightly more towards centre. Any three of those lads can get to the byline and put a ball across, and any three of them can be played into attacking, you know, or can play a through ball to any of the other ones to create those opportunities themselves. It's just the Swiss Army knife of you know, but like if you added like lightsaber and machine gun to it, you know what I mean? Really, really went to town on your Swiss Army knife, as opposed to this being a farty little thing with a can opener on it, like you mean. It's got the jack of all tools on there. It's got a hoverboard on there. It's got anything you truly
and a wand of a left foot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
On it.
And for Jordan as well.
Mate, and Trent.
Yeah.
Trent was exactly the same, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, edge of the area, left-footed strike. Absolutely superb, mate. Yeah, it's just that right-hand side. It's got to be the scariest right-hand side in world football, coupled with the scariest front three in world football as well. It's just
complete midfield.
The
best centre half on the planet.
Best goalkeeper.
And Virgil van Dijk.
Fucking hell,
best goalkeeper. Two best.
We're the best side in the world right now.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with that, and it's an absolute joy to behold. And this is the thing we've been making for a while. Win, lose or draw, because you can win, lose and draw any game of football, because that's the rules. You're watching greatness at the moment, and we have been for 3 seasons prior to this as well. We've watched the best team on the planet, and you know, Man City fans have watched the best team on the planet as well, because I think that's how close those two sides have been. But today's going to be fascinating.
Yeah, and I think us on the telly, Paul.
Right. Yeah. I'd seen us in the flesh twice a season as well. But this is the thing. This weekend's fascinating here, because I think, you know, West Ham already taking points off Chelsea is brilliant. It was inevitable that was going to happen. Not inevitable in how it happened, because it's a total freak that cost them in the end. But it's inevitable that Chelsea were going to lose a game of football. They were going to drop more points. City are going to drop more points. They're going to lose. And look, there's a very real chance that Liverpool will too. But when I think if Chelsea are capable of dropping points, you know, I think they've got the most complete squad alongside us. Everyone goes on about City and what they've got going for them. The fact that they don't own a 30-goal a season striker is a thing that I think will see them undone a little bit at times. So it wouldn't shock me to see City not be the City that have been for the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Well, I think you can look at the league table, can't you, Paul? And you know, you look at it very quickly here. You've got 29 goals scored, 8 goals conceded. Their defence is what's carrying them right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, more chat about Liverpool and a little bit about the rivals when we return. We've got a very short break indeed, and make sure you stay tuned, and we will be doing the watch along after this. I've been lucky enough to get in behind the scenes, have a little look around, and bit of a farewell to Melwood. So let's go and have a little look around and see what we can see. Yep, I was very, very, very privileged to be able to go and have a little sneak around. I wasn't entirely allowed to go and do that, by the way. But I did have a little run around Melwood while we had access to the building to give everyone a look, because I've been lucky enough to be in Melwood a few times over the last decade of doing this, but I realise now that was it. That was the last chance for me to ever go and have a little proper nose around when I'm not being heavily watched by Liverpool security and press officers. So I thought to present that opportunity for you guys as well. Mad seeing the Melwood signs kind of pulled apart and the grass overgrown, and this incredibly historic facility, obviously which has changed hands. It's owned by Carragher and Fowler, and now it's going to be used to house their academies, so it will exist, but it will change. So if you want to get a little look around and really get some insight into the history of Melwood as well, then that show, that special, is streaming right now on Redmen Plus. So of course loads of people I know are currently enjoying their free months. They were giving away during Freeview month in November, so do go and check that one out. And if you enjoyed it, let us know in the comments. We have got the game ready to go. We'll be kicking off very shortly indeed. But just one more time to go through the starting 11 for the Reds. Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson make up the back five. Fabinho, Thiago, Hendo as the midfield three. And it will be Mane, Jota, Salah, completing a front three for the mighty Reds. Kelleher, Kanate, Milner, Taki, Ox, Tsimikas, Divock, Nico Williams and Nat Phillips make up the substitutes bench as well. Very, very interesting indeed. Get us your thoughts live in the comments if you would be so kind and all that. And we've got a super chat from the wonderful Scott Hawks, which I'll find right now. Hendo is Rogue from the X-Men, absorbs the ability of anyone he trains with.
That's a great job.
How he studied and learned at every part of his game is incredible. Top of the table tonight, please, Reds. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jordan Henderson's magnificent. He's a joy to be able to. Thierry Henry was talking about him, wasn't he? And he was saying how there's Mo Salahs and that kind of thing who you can. They're just like generational sort of amazing talents, but you can. He was downing him with a bit of faint praise, but it's like. There's something about Jordan Henderson where the way he's committed himself to his career, he doesn't drink and he's never drank, which is insane. I don't drink, but I drink. You know what I mean? I still have a bevy. He doesn't have a bevy. And he said you can be a Jordan Henderson, which I disagree with, but it's a more believable notion, isn't it?
Yeah, Jamie Carragher, I think, was exactly the same. He had this. When you watched him, you thought, I could do that, but, you couldn't. But he just worked harder than everybody else. It's exactly what Jordan Henderson's doing, and he's reaping the benefits of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, right, we're going to kick off very shortly. It will be any second now. Jordan Henderson's our campion to kick us off, and we are underway at Molineux. Liverpool taking on Wolves with the opportunity to go, albeit briefly, top of the Premier League tonight, with Man City, of course, kicking off at 5:30. Oh, Jordan Henderson went high there. There was a little foul low earlier on Fabinho. Free kick to the Reds. I'm just going to take a moment, Chris, if you wish to fill for a second. I'm just going to slam the rest of this cooking into my face.
Yeah, again, I think Liverpool take the kick off, don't they? They do exactly what they normally do. It looks like somebody's hurt themselves. Was that Neves? Neves is obviously hurt. and that's interesting. Was Jimenez involved in that? Who was the fellow wearing the woolly hat? Did I see someone wearing a woolly hat, or was it a big hairband or something? What was it?
I'm very cocky.
I think it's Jimenez, isn't it? It might just be a bandage.
Yeah, he's got his head protector on, hasn't he?
I like to think of it as a woolly hat, Paul. I think it's funnier in my head. Like
Yeah.
your Neil playing five-a-side in a woolly hat and gloves.
Yeah, absolutely. Matip to Thiago, a little short to Fabinho, but gets it back from him. Plays into the feet of Henderson. Nice turn out wide to Mohamed Salah. Tries to ghost past his man.
It's good defending, to be fair.
Well defended there, and it's a throw into Liverpool high up on that right-hand side.
They got that Castore as the kit manufacturer like Rangers. Is it something to do with Steven Gerrard? Is it something to do with some Scousers?
Is it a Scouse brand? That I think we've had this conversation and then never got any deeper on it. Diogo Jota, corner of the box, tries to flick it through, claiming there's a handball there. Referee says nothing doing. Matip comes forward. Wonderful, very Matip-like control there.
Footy.
Trent and Hendo on the right side. Salah, it's opened up for him. He stands up to the back.
It's a great
flicked away. Mane was hovering, loomering, lingering with intent at the back post. And Nelson Semedo flicked it away before he could get on the end.
I really thought he was going to shoot them, but he just tried to pick Mane out at the back stick, didn't he?
Corner to Liverpool. Andy Robertson over on that left-hand side, far side of the pitch, going for the outswinger. Steve Horse joined us in the corner of the studio just to watch the game.
I didn't want him to take the biscuits. I was offering him a fucking biscuit. He just take the whole box.
DJ Phoenix, who's been a member for the last 13 months here on YouTube as a first teamer, says good luck and all the best, lads. Wins, scoring goals. Yeah,
you're going to have to move from there, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Steve's blocking the signal.
Yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's joined us in the live stream so far. Make sure you keep up to date with everything going on in the game. And if you've got any thoughts on anything happening, do use the live chat, of course.
So the match clock's just changed slightly there, mate.
It's going to be played out. Wolves looking to play their way out of trouble. They've managed to do it so far. Neves feeds it forward. Jimenez has dropped really deep there to try and influence player. Adama Traore runs into the brick wall that is Andy Robertson at left back, and Wolves forced to retreat all the way back. But it's cut out by Diogo Jota there. Mane makes the forward run. Jota up against his former teammates, driving down that left-hand side. Bit of a blind alley, and he's been dispossessed. Let's have another song.
That's what you want to die, that's how you are, isn't it? Or not? Apparently, I don't know. Why does he always turn it on against us?
Yeah, it's Man City. He's the one he really turns it on against. But we just played him a lot. I remember him playing for Middlesbrough against us. I'm not being particularly good, but let's hope it's that Adama Traore, not the absolutely unplayable slab of lightning that he is often. Wolves have a throw-in high up in Liverpool's half near side of your picture. Throw-in taken quickly. Great battle in there from, I think it was Jota who got back in and got stuck in again for Liverpool. Ball's broken.
Salah.
Mane has it. Salah's made that one wide right. He's well offside.
Cody's done brilliantly to play him off, hasn't he? You know, he had that one opportunity, didn't he, Paul, really, to play him in there. He made the run really early, but then Cody realised, stepped up. And Mane didn't.
It's tough to tell, isn't it? I don't know what it was that made Mane feel it wasn't on.
And then to when he was offside.
And when it was,
yeah,
definitely. Maybe he was hoping for something else to arrive on his left-hand side or whatever. But yeah, the chance goes begging for Liverpool to play him behind. Speaking of which, Wolves.
Look, Trent's got two at the back stick. Who's coming in?
And Joel Matip cuts it out. Corner kick, I should say, to Wolves over on that far-hand side. Good defending from Joel.
That was interesting though, wasn't it? When you can because you could see Van Dijk there running back, pointing at Trent, telling him he's got two. But it was actually Den Donker, the number 32, who'd come out and completely round the back there. So, you know, we've seen it a few times over the last few weeks, haven't we? Them doubling up on Trent Alexander-Arnold. If Henderson is going to play more advanced than that, he's going to be something Wolves do. He's going to have to get in.
Very interesting corner then. See Cody right in that melee of players in the middle of the box, making a run towards a Tart. It's on the penalty spot.
Went out, you know.
Away for now. It's still in the linesman had his flag up. Offside. Okay. Either way, it's a free kick to Liverpool. It's taken. Joel Matip has it inside the 18-yard box. No rush from Liverpool now. Van Dijk just gives him a hand, says, gives the ball and slow it down. Thiago turns. And it's Andy Robertson in the left-back position.
Interesting there. Hopefully you can see it in a moment if it stays the same. But Jota and Henderson were actually in a line with each other then. The two of them, like obviously Jota playing a little bit deep, Henderson playing a little bit more advanced. Did you see there, Jota, Henderson actually almost perfectly in a line with each other?
It's interesting. Yeah, it's mad because we've seen a bit of this in the derby as well, like Jota and Mane changing positions a few times. You know, Mane can quite easily just go through the middle and spend 10-15 minutes being the tip of the spear, can't he? And Jota obviously likes getting in and doing the dirty work as well, which we've seen quite a bit of already so far. It is a throw-in. There's a round of applause in memory of Arthur as well. Wolves managing to lift their way out of trouble for now. Joel Matip goes in, wins it, but falls to the ground. Wolves take possession, changing the angle of attack over to the right-hand side. Nelson Semedo will come forward with it. Liverpool need to switch on here. Dawid Traore is overlapping. Andy Robertson gets a toe on it just to slow things down. Traore has it now, wide right, back to Nelson Semedo. Semedo is forced to retreat. Liverpool have good shape, good numbers back. And Wolves build again down at the left-hand side. Let's have Virgil.
Well, I've just got something actually after we've done that from the last game. So just let us know when that was finished.
No, go for it.
Yeah, so if you look on the iPad now, this is the average positions from the Liverpool Everton game. This is a section from our stats show at the weekend, and then you can see actually there that the number 20 and the number 14 are very similar to each other, with Mane and Mo Salah playing obviously a little bit further ahead. So wonder again, it's something we saw in the Everton game, something we saw in the Southampton game. Is it now a 4-2-2-2?
3-5-2.
It could be.
Throw-in taken by Robertson. Thiago controls it, turns the ball around all the way over to Trent, who says, "No, Mo, I've got this. You head on." Henderson central. Trent driving with intent. It's a good run from Jota. Trent powered the ball in towards the box, couldn't get it through a body, or series of bodies from the Wolves players. And Matip.
Very important to get the ball there, wasn't it? They were looking to break and transition quickly.
It was like a whirling dervish in midfield there, nearly tackled Jordan Henderson. Just swinging legs, wild, swinging ankles.
That's what you call a Tasmanian devil tackle.
Yeah, ball out to the right-hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
That was not what you meant.
Let's have a song. There's the Mo Salah Egyptian King. As we await the return of our totally
Everything
legal,
was going really, really well until Steve sat down.
Totally legal stream that we're 100%
going really well. What are you looking for? Pass me the fucking remote. No, you haven't.
Left, right, up. There we go. Beautiful. Laughing.
You found the same channel again. Well done. It looks
wrong again. This is fantastic. I love that.
We're behind.
I love this country and how we can't watch 3 o'clock. If anyone's wondering, we're doing a watch along to the live radio commentary. Whoever's got that, that's definitely what's happening.
This is a
Trent Salah. Salah turns on it. He's driving towards the byline. He's still got possession. Jordan Henderson's with him. Tries the back heel. Yeah, gives it away. Not what anyone wanted there. And Liverpool have a throw-in high up on the right-hand side.
We've been known to just commentate on nothing before. I have.
Yeah,
do that again.
Made up an entire game in years gone by. Yeah, I say years, weeks, months.
Just a pure 2-minute segment.
Simon Hagan asked us with the super chat, "How are you guys watching the match?"
Through our eyes.
Yeah, with our eyes.
Thanks for your money.
There can be no further comments, unfortunately. What we've done is we've moved the studio over to Dubai America. For the weekend, where we are currently watching it on beIN Sports in the local area. Oh.
Really hot here, Paul.
Yeah, I know.
If we weren't advertising these Christmas jumpers, I'd be sat in a
We've
t-shirt.
We've got the AC on just to make sure we can still wear the Christmas jumpers. Matip clears away a Dawid Traore's cross. Oh. I'm going to eat biscuits and be merry.
Yeah, no problem.
Just start playing the Genie Wijnaldum song. That's even better. That's a ballet. That's how far behind we are. Oh my god. Good biscuit.
To go for it there, yeah, I don't know. Good biscuits.
Chocolate
Boxes,
cream.
fabulous biscuit selection since 1853. There you go.
Absolutely.
Gotta love that shit.
Yeah, definitely. The ball's out of play at the moment, or at least we hope it is, because they're looking at the Wolves manager. Presumably, there must be nothing going, oh no, it's a throw and it's been taken. There's Mane. Thiago buys a throw in the corner.
What button paid for that, son? See the West Ham score? Woohoo! Hello. Hello. What a goal to concede. Oh, mate. You need to watch the last goal.
It's
glorious. So are we, to be fair. Yeah, we were online at the time.
Oh, Mohamed Salah nearly got.
Do you want to see our goal reactions?
Wonderful.
To
Fabinho
that?
wins it back. Thiago, Mane, Jota's
Look at
wide on the
Robbo's
left.
run.
Robbo tearing forward. He receives it onside.
Hendo made the same run as the other day as well.
Oh, good claim by Sarr in goal. How was the 12 minutes played in this game?
I don't know. There's probably 15 played.
Yep. Matip, Fabinho, given away. Wolves thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fucking stupid us not being able to watch 3 o'clock games.
Yeah, good fun. Good fun. I don't think I actually said that. Thank you, I should say, to Reaper26 Gaming, who's joined us as a first team member here on YouTube. Thank you so much. Well cut out Thiago. Henderson tries the Bernie flick and misses. Raul Jimenez is all the way back doing dirty work once again. Never's feet back
Thiago on the
off.
press.
Connor Cody sends it long to the right hand side to Nelson Semedo. He's got support inside him in a down Traore. That is good. Henderson's back defending. Jota's tracking back. Traore's driving forward. Plays that ball over to the left hand side. Crossing opportunity for Wolves. Trent needs to stand firm here.
Go on, don't let Nordy cross.
Well done. Well done, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Just stopping the cross. Eliminated. There's a deep cross. It's a mad one, and Alisson Becker claims it cleanly at the back of his 6-yard box.
It's a bit of a slow start for us, hasn't it, really? I think, have we had a shot yet? I'm just checking the stats now. No, nobody's had a shot yet, 13 minutes in. No shots, one corner kick apiece, 57% of the ball, that's it, really.
It's been a scintillating game of football so far. Yeah, to
see why they didn't put this one on the fucking tab. Jesus Christ.
Standard. Wolves knocking it around the back. Connor Cody, the captain, the former Liverpool player, squares it. It goes, and it's been sent long one to chase for Raul Jimenez. Virgil van Dijk hooks it away.
He's off, thank you.
Jimenez is inside. He's had a big strike.
Dickhead.
It's gone miles over the bar. And yeah, the ball will be pulled back, I presume. Yeah, there you go. The referee's assistant flag finally goes up. Offside, free kick to Liverpool.
Still no shots.
Well, that was
nope, offside.
It was a shock.
It was offside.
It wasn't within the confines of the allowed game. It was technically after the whistle or whatever had gone. But yeah, good on him. Giving us the illusion of shots, which is
better than a shot.
Well, no, in the absence of actual shots. Ball over the top. Sarr's come a long way. Headed it away to Nelson Semedo right back, who sliced his clearance inside his own half, and it is a Liverpool throw-in. Little moments of excitement there, and I'll be honest, I was too busy looking at Chris to really see how it developed, but there you go.
They kicked the ball long. Does anybody want to see the info goal XG from shots for this game?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. It's on the iPad now. This is Wolves. They haven't had a shot. And this is Liverpool. We haven't had a shot.
Salah, so Henderson. Salah looked offside to me. Yep, he was. Referee said play on. No, that's not right, is it?
Fair.
Yeah, is that okay? Apparently that's what's happening.
I suppose you can do. I suppose you can do that from an offside, can't you?
Yeah.
Because
they just done it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah. And if you can't, they did, and they have.
Yeah. Mane tries for the left-footed cross, blocked. Traore. Well pressed. Henderson.
Oh, go on.
Lovely ball to Sadio Mane.
Oh, he's made them.
mixture of bodies there. Mane just couldn't come away with the ball inside the 18-yard box, and Wolves hammer it down the line and all the way back to Alisson Becker of 10-15 yards outside his goal.
Why is Megan someone considered so good?
I don't know. Jota couldn't quite get to the feet
It's better to meg someone than just go round them, isn't it?
Brilliantly there. Yeah, definitely.
Why?
Yeah. It just, yeah.
The end result's the same.
I think it's the physical. I think it's what it makes you do. It's the fact that you go like, and you do some weird knee closey thing. You know what I mean? It's a very uncomfortable body shape when you're trying to stop yourself from being megged. I love it. Robertson, great cross towards the head of Mane. He headed it down but couldn't get it under control. Thiago has been fiery in his performance so far in midfield. Trent outside of the boot, and what a ball. Diogo Jota lets it run, fires the shot, blocked. Corner to Liverpool. What a ball by Trent.
Mate, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Again, talking about, like, you know, before having everything in your locker, outside of the right boot, drops it on a sixpence to him. I want him to be trying to pull that back. I think he was trying to shoot there.
Yeah, it was great. It was actually wonderful body control for him to just let it run across his body, because I think if he takes a touch there, he maybe gets himself into tackling sort of territory. But yeah, lovely technique, just doesn't quite come up. But it is a corner to Liverpool.
Corners were good the other night. Everton weren't really challenging us. I imagine it's going to be a little tough for sledding against Wolves.
In swinger this time from Trent, far side. He's want to go get it to the heart of that penalty
That's Virgil for me. Oh, it's
massive Jota heads it down. It's blocked away. 4 yards out from goal.
Shots,
it was
baby.
Towards the bottom corner from Diogo Jota's header there.
Shots.
It was very Divock Origi, Taki Minamino-ish from Norwich in the League Cup. That just freeing a man up at the back post. Jota headed it down.
Look over here.
Yeah, and then just someone completely unmarked. Brilliant stuff. Trent's going to do an outswinger this time, come over to the near side of the pitch. 17.5 played. And yes, there's another Liverpool corner. What can Trent craft from this one? Virgil's in the middle. Matip there, of course. He's going to try the same thing. He is going to the back post with even less retain. Salah collects.
Just before this sort of...
Salah curls in. Matip heads down.
Just before they're taking the corner there, I wonder if anyone's tried the little tap on the shoulder to make them turn.
Oh, his shoes untied. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Or literally tie someone's shoelaces together while they're doing it. Oh, fucking goes boom.
I was a big fan of drying me gloves on the back of the striker's shirt.
Oh, you cock.
Man,
you used to do that?
Yeah, because the gloves used to... Oh, Salah's got it. Oh, he just couldn't quite feed Jota through. It was a nice idea. It needed to be perfect, and it wasn't quite. Liverpool definitely getting more and more into this game. Ball over Henderson, lovely little flick on to Jota. Trent goes into a physical confrontation that doesn't come out with the ball. Wolves forced to retreat all the way back to Jose Sarr in goal. Oh, miscontrol from him, and again he smashes it down into the channel for Robertson to deal with. Fabinho will collect the header, stride forward if they need support. Instead he gives it away, a throw in. Trick Josh in the super chat says, "Hi Redmen. I think that megging somebody shows an arrogance of dominance. It shows that the attacker considers the defence so poorly that they feel they can showboat." Yeah, but I agree with that. That's exactly what it is. But I think to Chris's point, it's like what makes it so embarrassing, because it's just one of three things you can do to go past the man: left, right, or centre, or over. I guess I'd say over was probably the more.
Actually, yeah, that's even few and far.
I suppose if you do the rainbow flick over someone's head, that is more embarrassing than nutmegging someone. I guess.
Absolutely, like, but we're just talking general sort of bear hunt. Over and under,
through them. Swishy swashy. There's three dads in the room, fucking laughing their heads off at we're going on a bear on jokes. Absolutely outstanding. Welcome to the Redmen TV, cutting edge youthful YouTube television. Good. Don't call me good. Yeah.
We're going on a meg hunt.
Scott Schultz joins us at 7 a.m. in the Rockies, and he just had a shot. Cheers, which is almost more than we could say for this game of football. So well done, mate. setting an example for all 22 players on the pitch there to follow, hopefully. Well, certainly 11 of them, and hopefully, realistically, 10 of them. Wolves have the ball inside Liverpool's half. They go wide to Nelson Semedo, comes back inside to Neves. Neves, who looks like he spent the last 6 months living in the wilderness, come back to refine himself. Haven't found himself, he's come back to play football. Left-hand side here, nice little turn from Jimenez, and he is offside.
Yeah, Neil in our Discord saying, on Megan, going round the player is showing your skill, Megan them shows they are rubbish. That's fucking brilliant.
Disrespect, yeah. Absolutely outstanding stuff. Just want to give a shout out actually to all of our Club Legend members over in the Discord chat. We have got Danny Hartree-Smith in there, Liam Bento, Tony Blakeway, Neil, Rakumkai, M. Cairns.
Don't you have the thing on the right hand side that tells you all the names of people in the chat?
Yeah, but they're not necessarily. Are they all the people who are online in this group, or just of the people who are in this group who are online?
There are Club Legends that are online. Whether they are in this group, I do not know.
Dean T7 is in there. Ryan C. Senor, Elvis Patelvis, brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you so much, guys, in our Club Legend chat for joining us, along with the Watchalong. You guys are amazing. If you want to become a member of that group, then do join as a Club Legend on Redmen Plus, and also be entered into our incredible competitions daily throughout Christmas up until Christmas Day. More details on that will follow later on at half time. going on 22 minutes played in this one. It's gotten a little bit better for us, hasn't it, Chris? But we could do with actually having a firm moment.
Yeah, they're defending us pretty well at the moment, aren't they? We're just sort of finding our way around them and sort of, yeah, I think for me, we've seen a couple of crosses from deep. In Robertson tried one, didn't he? Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'd like us to get more to the byline, into that danger zone that we've seen over the last few weeks. Yeah. But they're defending it with 5 at the back right now, as you can see. In fact, it's 5-4-1 when they're out of possession. Which is always tough to break down. Yeah,
and I mean, and to the point, I think we're gaining yards here. I feel like we had nothing in the first 15 minutes. The last 6 or 7, we've been another 10, 15 yards further up the pitch. We're getting a little bit more in that sort of quarter, third outside of their 18-yard box. We just need to go up another gear and see if we can get a little bit closer. Yeah. Henderson switches the play to Robertson. Mane, it needed to go back to Andy Robertson there, and it never did. Henderson outside of the boot looking for Mane, and it runs through to the goalkeeper. But that's a good example of that. Let
me show you the attacking dashboard though, just to prove my point from before. You can see on the iPad right now, on the right hand side, it's Liverpool's attacking dashboard. There is only a corner. In everything else is from outside the penalty area, so we're not getting into those areas yet. I'm sure it will come, but right now they're defending that really well.
Virgil van Dijk has just done the fuck you doing to Alisson. He's just headed the ball back to him rather than wait one more second for the ball to enter the 18-yard box. He's volleyed it up and out for a throw-in on the halfway line to Wolves. I mean, if anyone's capable, it's certainly Alisson. Anyone it's forgivable for, it's Alisson, but it was also dead stupid. Wolves have it on that right hand side, trying to break their way through. Good defending. Robertson did enough to slow the ball through. Stabs at it, but it will be another Wolves throw-in inside Liverpool's half, but only just. Let's have the Andy Robertson song. Sure, West Ham fans. Wolves have the ball just on the halfway line, retreating back to the centre halves. Connor Cody into Neves. Neves under pressure smashes the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Mane approaches him central, and he sends it long once again, as is very much their pattern of play over to that right hand side. Jota brings it down. Quick ball to Salah. It's deflected. I don't know if it was a deliberate move from Salah, but ended up with Henderson. Gets it back off Fabinho. Head up now, looking for avenues, can't find one, goes back to Matip, and Matip to Van Dijk. Harry Ford with the $5 Thank you so much, Harry. Says 1:30 a.m. and I can confidently say I have had more shots tonight than in this game. Brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Daniel McMurray's been a member for 5 months. Hey lads, thanks for 5 awesome months. Love the content. Keep up the good work. I'm a club legend. Can't find Discord info anywhere up the Reds. If you're a club legend, mate, you should have been emailed the details on stuff. If not, send an email to ross@theredmentv.com, and he'll just make sure you're set up with everything that you need to be. No problem at all. 25 minutes played, then it's back with the Wolves keeper Jose Sarr. Well, actually, he must be. Is he Portuguese? He must be Portuguese. So I'll go with Jose Sarr. Ball played across. Wolves doing okay. They're getting a little bit better themselves as this game wears on as well. But again, neither team.
Oh, well done, Jota. You there? You there?
Oh, Jota got there. He's still going. The referee.
Give him you fucking hell! Give him.
Doesn't gain the advantage. The ball. Yeah.
He played fucking advantage from offside a minute ago for them. He's walked away with the ball.
Just
at that point, you might not realise it.
I think the fact that his arms go up in the air, Jota commits the referee to it, doesn't he? And then, once the whistle's blown, it's blown, I guess. But right, advantage was there to be played. The referee chose not to. Liverpool take the free kick instead, just inside the Wolves' half, right hand side, hugging the touchline. Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to take this one.
It's going to be tough to break these down here after this first 25.
Matip, Van Dijk. Liverpool just doing what Liverpool do.
Just show patience.
Yeah, absolutely. Robertson, nice little idea. Can't quite feed it through to Jota inside. Wolves playing some quick passes themselves here. Getting themselves out of danger. Mane tracking Semedo. Raul Jimenez plays it back to Neves. Neves all the way across.
I find Neves quite a funny one because obviously, 3-4 years ago you were thinking he's going to end up at one of the top football clubs in the world, pulling the strings, and I don't think he's had a disappointing career, but he just hasn't kicked on, has he?
Yeah, I don't know what to deal with him.
Does he even score those fucking pearlers that he used to score all the time?
Liverpool won the ball back. Sorry, Chris. Jota's got it wide left now. Mane is there. He's got Thiago behind him. Wolves do well just to cut off the passing angles for him. He goes back to Fabinho. Gives it to Thiago. Thiago left hand side. Comes inside. And he plays it back to... Yeah, I honestly, I can't say I've given him a second thought. Klopp mentioned him being back, and I was quite glowing in his praise in the pre-match press conference, which shows that he's obviously had an eye on him, at least at some point in the past.
Oh, that's a great ball, first time from Robbo.
Mane. He's got Henderson central, well defended. It's going to come back to Mane in the corner. Great run from Robertson. Robertson cuts it back. It's beating everyone.
Oh, you bastard.
Cleared away Thiago. Wonderful touch. He's going to find Trent on that right hand side. Trent Alexander. He's ballooned it.
That was.
He's ballooned it over the bar. What a pass from Thiago Alcantara. Trent running in, back post. And he just absolutely spoons it, Chris.
Yeah, at that touch and the vision and the pass. He might have been put off by the defender, mightn't he? Because it looks like he's going to get it for all the world, and he just
the flight. I don't know what he's. I love the way he shape of his foot. I'm not sure if he's
trying to top bin it, with a little bit of slice near side.
It's one of them where you just got to drive it down, I think, into the turf and put it in the old corridor of uncertainty, as they used to say.
There you go. Better though, because we got 2 crosses in from good level length of the 6 yard box, didn't we?
Yep, very good indeed. Well, listen, again, you see in it as the game's progressing, Liverpool's possession is just creeping up the field. Better from the Reds again. Last couple of minutes. See if they can keep the pressure up. We've got 16 minutes of normal time. Plus stoppages in the first half yet to go. Virgil van Dijk has it inside the centre circle. Gives it off to Thiago, who's seen his influence grow a little bit more in the last few minutes. Jota, he's got Mane ahead of him. Robertson to the left, feeds Robertson. Robertson cuts back. He's got Thiago. Thiago opens his body up. He's well pressed there from Ruben Neves. Holds him off. I'm not sure why he thought he could possibly win a free kick for hanging on Thiago's arm.
Look where Trent is.
Trent is in the box. Central for Liverpool. Jordan Henderson approaching to the back post. Mane's coming near post.
He made a near post run. Yeah. Who do you think you are, son?
He's going to have to get back now, Trent.
You know what? Let's go to the iPad a sec, please, Si, mate. Because what we've got here is... I was just thinking, Liverpool are playing a lot down the left-hand side. Is there something I can show that? And they've got this play areas over on SofaScore, and you can see the highest concentration of play in the bottom. The bottom one there is Liverpool down that left-hand side. We are playing down there quite a lot today, noticeably so, which is a little bit unusual for us.
Yeah, very good indeed. Matip won the ball back in the corner for Liverpool there. Thiago carrying it forward. Little clip ball forward, looking for the run.
Oh, what a ball.
Mohamed Salah. Salah's battling. Oh, good defending there. It looks like a little injury there as well to the Wolves man.
I must admit, on first watch, I thought Salah might have controlled that with his arm or something, just sort of shouldery army. I was a little bit worried.
The least known of the paper crafts.
Yeah, look. Oh no, he's chested it beautifully. Shoulder army.
Good defending there from Saiss in the end. He headed it onto Saiss's arm, funnily enough. Manages to stab it clear for a corner for Liverpool. Near side of your pitch and picture. Is it in swing or out swinger? Matip just doing dozy-do there in the box.
With Saiss.
Trent out swinger. Whipped. Oh, Mane got up. It was taken away from him. Salah's fighting. Wolves hook it clear. Virgil van Dijk will let that run for a throw-in to Liverpool, far side of the pitch.
Actually, you know what? Like, if I don't watch Strictly Come Dancing, but I would if Joe Matip was on there.
Oh yeah,
wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh well left from Salah. Mane finds Trent right hand side. He's got Jordan Henderson's going to overlap him. He's not going to use him. He's going to curl one into the back post. Oh, wide. Oh, Diogo Jota got himself clear.
Can you just show this again? And this is fucking elite football, right? Trent wants Henderson. He's pointing to Henderson, go round. Watch what it does to the number 3 when Henderson goes round, because he knows he's playing the cross. Watch.
Yeah, just opens up the cross.
It just opens it up. It's fucking elite football.
It's a fucking big opportunity, that from Jota.
You'd expect more from him, don't you?
The keeper's left it, and it's gone wide of that far post. Thiago, though, but again, Liverpool growing in stature in this game as the minutes tick on. Matip drops the shoulder, comes central. Jota back to Henderson. Trent outside and back to Henderson inside. Fabinho now central. He's got Thiago ahead of him. He's got Mane there. Mane, Thiago. Well. Thiago over to Robertson. Robertson brings it down. Fires it hard. Blocked.
Come on, boys!
To Liverpool again. I think Chris might have just scared Steve a little bit there. All I saw was Chris bang the table and Steve jump ever so slightly there.
Did you?
Aroused.
Is it because of what I shouted?
Come
on. That's not what I shouted.
Whipped in, corner, Matip heads it up, and Jose Sarr will claim that and dash to the edge of his 18-yard box, fire a long one over the top for Fabinho to get on the end of, and concede a throw-in. Dealt with that okay in the end. Yeah, we're getting better here, Chris.
We are, mate, now, and here's, you know, where we're up to stats-wise, 60% of the ball, 4 shots now, none on target, unfortunately. Wolves still haven't had a shot in the game so far, 3 shots off target for us, 1 block shot. Shots inside the box, all 4 of them have come from inside the box, and it doesn't look like there's been any big chances created as of yet, but that Jota one really should have been put away, and I expect him to put them away because he's so good in the air.
Why is that not a big chance?
I don't know. I would have classed
Care
that
to
as
speculate?
a big chance. There was a defender inside of him. The keeper was on the near post, so maybe, but it might just be that we're a little bit behind.
Yeah, because that certainly felt big. Header at the back post, directed towards goal.
Steve's just laughing at anything that just felt big.
Felt big.
Sniggering from off.
Yeah, we're doing a compare and contrast, watch-along style. Steve's just sitting in to watch how the old masters do it. Trent receives the ball. He's going to go back inside to Fabinho. Jordan Henderson's very wide on the right-hand side. Fabinho's running through the centre. Great ball to the feet of Mane. He's deep. Tries to play that through ball, but it's returned to him. Goes to the back post this time, headed down. It's only Wolves players around who've managed to get it, but they've panicked, knocked it long, but a long panicked ball anywhere in front of Adama Traore is a chance. Thiago fights him.
Asked about his pace.
The ex-Barca boys going up against each other there, and Adama Traore tries the outside of the boot ball over the top. Alisson judges it and claims on the edge of the 18-yard box. Well done. That's let's have the Jordan Henderson song. Hendo goes back. Thiago. Matip carrying it forward, cuts inside, goes outside. He made the continued run. Salah chose not to give it to him. Should have done, just for shits and giggles. Trent gives it to him. Matip, playing in the number 10 for Liverpool at the moment, decides, retreat is the better part of Valour and heads back towards the halfway line. Virgil approaches, gives it inside to Fabinho. Fabinho gets his head up. He's looking for options ahead of him. Can't find one. Gives it back to Joel Matip. Liverpool again looking to build. Thiago peeling off this time to claim it. And back to Matip once again. 35 minutes and a bit played so far. Liverpool certainly the best team. The big chance of the game falling to the former Wolves man Diogo Jota, heading wide at the back post. Well, it looked like a Diogo Jota goal.
He's had two decent chances, hasn't he? Because he had that first corner of the game, wasn't it? It was a few minutes in.
And he heads it down.
And he heads it down, yeah. So he's had two so far, like. One much better than the other, of course.
But have we got the XG on those chances yet? Virgil van Dijk to Thiago. Thiago looks up, dances away from Neves. Plays it was a tight ball to Salah. It was cut out. Wolves can claim it and start an attack down that left-hand side. Fabinho goes to cover, but the ball runs out for a throw-in instead.
So, yeah, we have had the XG for. I've got it up on the iPad now. 32 minutes in, 9% probability of scoring from that one at the back stick. That seems a little bit low to me, but it must be because of where the defender and the goalkeeper were positioned at the time. I think his other one there is that the 18 minutes in, 9%. And yeah, that must have been his corner one, about the same. I would have said the corner was much harder.
Salah wins it back on the edge. He cuts inside himself too much. Thiago wins it back. Thiago tried to flick it over. Couldn't get it over the Wolves defence, and Wolves come away until Fabinho shuts down Traoré. Salah just nearly broke for him on the edge. Just couldn't quite sort his feet out. Something he's been absolutely mercurial at doing so far this season. Matip has it, enters into Wolves territory, slaloming run through the middle. Still Matip, he's well tackled. Robertson goes in there, Mane's going to chase it down. It's going to go for a Liverpool corner if Semedo doesn't keep it in, which he does. Clips it down, Thiago keeps it alive. Jimenez tries to tackle him, doesn't. Thiago, he's found Trent Alexander-Arnold on the shot. Oh, it ran past them. Emery had half a mind to try and catch it on the run. And just couldn't quite get to it. Liverpool build the game from the back with Joel Matip. Robertson's got space on that left-hand side if they can work it that way. Jota takes it central. He's going to look for that run of Robertson. He has done. Can he find a man? Salah, great tackle somehow. They've gotten in his way. It's gone all the way across to Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Has he been fouled?
I thought he might have been, Chris, and the ball's been kicked out of play. The Wolves man is down.
How does he not score?
Robertson did everything right there with the cross. It's Connor Cody screaming in pain there. That doesn't bode well, of course. Let's see this again. Diogo Jota, a great pass.
It's the way Salah just sort of ghosts off everybody. Oh, I think he gets the ball. Does he get the ball?
So he said Robertson gets to the near to the bar
Someone
line.
gets a touch on that, I think.
Can't see from any of those angles conclusively, but
any chance of using slow motion?
We've tried.
You've got it.
How's about trying slow motion? Like, we press that button, right? That doesn't look good for Cody at all. That does it?
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't fucking mess around him, does he? He's hurt.
You think it was a pen? Fast motion replays haven't helped us at all there in our analysis. Ray Mears has just joined us as a cult hero member here on YouTube. Thank you so much, mate. It's wonderful of you. And Trig Josh with the £5. Trig Josh says, Chris, you and your glasses reminds me of a TV show called Joe 90. Okay. It's not the worst thing you've ever been called. I'm just going to check that because I know the reference, but I.
How bad is it? Let's see it on the screen. Yeah, thanks, mate. Is that Trig Josh? Yeah. So do us a favour, ban him.
Wow. How have we been doing this for a decade?
Lovely.
No one's done that yet. That's fantastic. I wish we could do picture in picture. That would be the best.
Remind me never to wear a turtleneck and a blazer.
Oh, great.
Yeah. In fact, you probably wouldn't need to remind me.
Oh, it's done.
I might come in a turtleneck and a blazer next week just for you, Trey.
Just when you've been out on the piss.
To do that.
When you've been out on the piss.
Although I'm losing it in the same fucking place as him.
Oh, great. So thanks for that, Josh. That wasn't what I was expecting, but yeah, there we go. Connor Cody actually does look like he's seems to have recovered from
Oddbod
screaming unbearably in pain.
Oddbod is saying he's so much more painful from Danger Mouse.
No, disagree.
Right, can we have a pen now?
See, I don't...
Oh, he's running.
He's absolutely fine, isn't he? He was screaming in pain. I genuinely thought someone like Conor Cody's very no nonsense. I did not expect him to get up from that, but lo and behold, he has arisen. Well, there you go. Thanks, Josh, for helping us kill that 5 minutes of dead air. Let's have field to Anfield Road.
I hate that.
Send the ball back.
He had the ball at fucking the right wing.
Yeah. Liverpool, right, anyway, yeah, a few minutes killed there. Liverpool trying to get back up to rhythm. Virgil, great fired toe poke into Thiago, gives it all the way back to him. Just to prove he can.
It's good the way that's a 3 now, isn't it?
What?
It's a 3. Look at the positioning of them, and then Trent's obviously fucking up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Jota and Trent playing give and go. Salah just couldn't quite get on that one. Liverpool doing okay here. Thiago doesn't quite cut that one out, but they need to be switched on here. Nelson Semedo's been sent wide right. Looks up, looks for a runner ahead.
Trent's done well tracking there as well.
Yeah, Liverpool have dealt with that really well there. Fabinho just, again, dropping in between the centre-halves there and tidying up. It's been a goal at St James's Park, isn't it? Newcastle 1, Burnley 0.
Oh, mate.
Here we go. Claimed in the midfield for Liverpool, coming forward there is, I believe that's Diogo Jota, or it's picture in picture, so it's almost impossible to tell. Thiago gives it to Matip. Matip needs someone ahead of him, finds Trent. Salah super wide right. Trent was actually tucked inside. Henderson tries to play it through. It's blocked. Fabinho wins it back. Oh my God, they just can't get out of their arc.
Oh, what a ball that is by Matip.
Thiago.
Oh,
Mane!
Mane didn't know it was coming.
It was over, hit Mane, and he was offside as well. Shame, real shame. Hell of a ball.
It's the disguise he puts on these passes.
That's
isn't
a
it?
FIFA pass.
Yeah.
You're not meant to be able to see that in real time on the pitch at that level. He's not. It's obscene how good he is at football, isn't it? Obscene.
You know, when Joel Matip's done with his football career, right, I reckon he should become a cross-country skier.
Sure.
With the shooting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the ones where he
drops the
do
turf
that and then he bang and then carry on.
Okay, I think he's got a great role as like as a Bond villain, like a henchman.
I think you're right, you know.
Or maybe an Austin Powers.
With skis.
Yeah, definitely. Mane.
And a rifle.
Nice little back heel to Jordan Henderson, who takes it forward, drives forward. Robertson down that left-hand side, tries for the quick cross, and well blocked by Nelson Semedo. I say blocked, he literally just kicked it straight at him, but, you know. Fabinho gets the throw-in. Looking for support, gets it. Gives it back to Virgil van Dijk, across to Matip. Wolves looking to get out of their half, looking to put Liverpool centre-halves under pressure. So Van Dijk returns it to Alisson Becker. Annoying that just we were just building a real head of steam up when that Conor Cody stoppage.
Oddbod here is in the chat saying, I think he fouled him. I think he thinks he fouled him. Does he make a meal of it to avoid the VAR review?
Is it Cody though? It's not Cody who's tangled with Salah, is it?
I didn't think it was Cody.
It was Saiss who was the one who was in with
Salah. Little chance,
it's running through, cleared away. Once again, Fabinho goes in, and they just can't get past Fabinho at this point. Like, the defenders are doing the job as well, ridiculous. But they're not getting to put any pressure on our centre halves at the moment because Fabinho is absolutely everywhere. First man to every ball that gets played anywhere near our halfway line. Throw-in taken by Trent, goes back to Matip. Matip inside to Virgil van Dijk. Just knocking it around amongst themselves. Great turn there from Fabinho. Thiago, Van Dijk, just keeping the ball.
Right, let's get one now.
Looking for an angle. Second best time to score a goal, as we've long established on these shows. Given away by Matip. And he's going to foul his man. No, Jordan Henderson wins it back, but the referee does pull it back. Little pull back from Joel Matip there. A little bit embarrassed that he lost possession and then tried to fight it back.
3 minutes of added time. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Connor Cody was all 3 minutes of that.
Yeah, we're coming up on half-time. If you've got anything you want us to discuss at half-time, then do get your questions, thoughts, comments and all that into the live chat, and we'll read through some of the best ones when we do reach the half-time period. That'll be absolutely splendid. Jose Sarr smashes that one again to the right-hand side. Robertson wins the header. It's well judged by Thiago. Salah. Trent. Henderson's made the forward run, as has Thiago. Trent looks to bend one to Diogo Jota. His control just let him down. It was a wonderful ball again from Trent. It was unbelievable. Trent has to get back and do some defending now. As to the whole Liverpool side, really. Ruben Neves striding forward. Trent's got to get over. It's a deep... Alisson! Not sure what he was doing there, but he did just enough to block the cross. Virgil van Dijk finds Robertson, and that was
a little weak, wasn't it? I expected him to just take that.
He was deliberately trying to knock it away as opposed to
come on
it in. Oh, Mane's just come back.
Get on your bike, Jordan. Keep going with him.
And he's done that little back heel again like an idiot. I hate when we do that, when we just get the lads just get this back heel thing fixated in their heads. Someone does it and it works out, so you think
Thiago, well done.
Thiago, well done.
There's a back heel.
Where's Jordan Henderson? Yeah! He couldn't get it through to Trent. He was free on the right-hand side. Doesn't matter. Fabinho just fouls. Traore and keeps it in the Wolves half, but it will be a free kick to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Cool. It's a decent opportunity for Wolves, this, wasn't it,
I was really surprised because he's offside him. I thought it might have been to him, but the fact that Alisson just didn't come and claim it.
It's like his legs went faster than the top half of his body, and that just change his opinion on what
Not
he was
a problem I've ever had.
I don't know, running downhill. Apart from that bit where you do that, the long elongated fall when the head is far, far in front of the feet. Yeah, and we've all done that one. Left-hand side, build-up play for Wolves here. Liverpool need to be careful here. Wolves could be a little sting in the tail. Liverpool have dealt with the Wolves threat so far, so well. Nothing doing down that left-hand side, and they're forced to go back to the centre-halves once again. Connor Cody handing it off to Neves. Goes for that cross-field ball. He's looking to get Nelson Semedo into space.
What a touch that is.
Touch, gone for the deep cross. Oh, really attacked it. It's Hwang who's picked it up. Going left and right, gives it back. Nori goes past Trent, and he goes past Henderson. He's gone for the strike. He's absolutely shanked it.
He's spooned it.
He has totally enough
to go past that two one. Men
and
beautifully.
Half time at Molineux.
Spooning.
Wolves 0, Liverpool 0. Thank you for joining us here on the watch along. Get your thoughts in on that first half. The first 25 minutes was a bit dire, really.
Can't remember any of it.
Yeah, nothing. Because there's nothing to remember.
Just a header from a corner. That's it. That's all it was, wasn't it? It was a bit poor, but I think you said it at the time. You know, we're starting to get a grip on this game. We're starting to move forwards, and Liverpool did. And then, actually, you said it again when Connor Cody goes down. Kind of sucked the life out of it a little bit for us. And then it's like you've just spent sort of 10-15 minutes. The pot's starting to get to a fucking simmer, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. And then you've turned the gas off, and then you've got to turn it back on again, and it takes a couple of minutes.
And the water's still quite warm, so it's gonna heat up more quickly than from the start.
It takes a little while, doesn't it? And I think
we're clearly very made up with that analogy. Look at our faces. Look at our faces. What a perfect analogy, Chris Pajak. You've nailed that. I agree. I to be honest, I think everyone's playing reasonably well. I don't think there's any bad performances out there for Liverpool. I think it's fine margins, but they're defending in numbers, and they're defending well, and they're very well organised, and they're very well disciplined. It's going to have to be spot on for us to craft things. And the thing is, we've crafted a couple of moments. I mean, particularly that Diogo Jota one. That's the big chance of the half. You mentioned it before. I'm a bit shocked that Jota's not buried that, because he's been lethal in those kind of situations. Actually, to be fair with the headers, he's normally right between the sticks, isn't he? But arrives at the back post, wonderful ball over there. He does everything right. His body shape powers the header. It's a foot wide, maybe. At the post.
I'd love to see it back and analyse it properly, because I'm just trying to sort of mentally picture it now, because I think we've only seen like one replay of it really properly. I just wonder whether he's stretching and he can't quite get it back across goal.
He's not round the ball.
Yeah,
enough,
you know
maybe.
what I mean, and that's why he sort of hit it almost back where he
Can
did
we
it.
just point
so
out, Sonny
difficult.
Keys and Gray on beIN Sport are now reduced to covering some of the lowest calibre international football. I mean, with the greatest respect to nations in the Far East who can support their teams with all the love and joy that they wish to, but like
It's not something that Keys and Gray want to be doing.
they honestly couldn't give less of a shit.
Have they still
about
got that 9 television thing behind them? Like they haven't got the one big screen, because that's what always made me laugh about watching stuff on beIN Sports. Is like in Sky in like the 90s or the noughties or whatever, they had one giant screen, but they had to put 9 together on beIN, and it looked like it pissed them off. So I don't know whether they still got that. I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll let you know. It's all the important stuff, of course, isn't it? But
Keys and Gray, knobheads. David Long sent a super chat in here with £5. Thank you so much, David. He says, I had to check the Wolves benches. It looked like they had all their subs on defending too. Yeah, and again, you can see their game plan, can't you, Chris? It's quite evident. You know, they're going to defend with we get bodies back, defend with numbers, defend deep, and then Nelson Semedo and or Adama Traore are their bulls, because that's where all their pace is. Like Hwang's a good, neat and tidy player, but Nelson Semedo's electric, and so is Traore, and I think we've coped with that pretty well so far. But that's the pattern of play. I don't see them doing any, unless they change personnel. I don't see that changing dramatically, unless they decide to play a little bit more football and go down that left-hand side for a change, which would be a perfectly reasonable thing to do, of course. But you can see that. We talked about it. Fair 15 minutes, Liverpool did nothing, but then Wolves did nothing. It was all contained in the central areas of the pitch without really progressing one way or the other. And for every 5 minutes the game's gone on, Liverpool have just inched further and further up to the pitch. And to your point, we had nothing from the byline, and to the point we got to half time, and there's been 2 or 3. Actually, probably more, really, because there was a couple of decent blocks as well from Wolves. We've had a good handful of chances where we've gotten beyond the line of the 18-yard box, and that's where you're going to cause chances. The one that Saiss just does enough to put Salah off, that's another one where it's fine margins.
Mane could have got it, first maybe by a fine margin. Then you've got Salah, who could have got it back stick, but isn't able to get it. You've got the Trent Alexander-Arnold one we mentioned for Diogo Jota, when Henderson goes round the outside. So Liverpool round the outside. Liverpool, it's impossible. I did it to myself on the player ratings video the other day. Did you hear? I carried on myself. Yeah. It's just impossible to not do it. Like, it's ridiculous. What I found interesting was somebody said in one of the comments on Discord that, I don't want to hear that Wolves haven't conceded in 350 minutes. I was like, well, I didn't hear that. You haven't heard that. 0-0 now, 45 minutes. Wolverhampton, Burnley, 0-0. Norwich, Wolverhampton, 0-0. Wolverhampton beat West Ham 1-0. So there's 3.5 games where they've not conceded a goal in, and they conceded in the 78th minute against Crystal Palace when they lost 2-0 there on the 6th of November. So they haven't conceded a goal for just shy of a month.
Perfect time. We're the perfect team to change it, the top goal scorers in the league. Let's head over to our Club Legend Discord chat then, just to catch up with what people are doing over in there. Jack... ... says, what a game. What a dead game, sorry. CZ Red said, Wolves play so compact and just want to counter. It's a rough team to break down. Odd Bod saying one of them ugly low block games, just need a goal because they are not scoring today. Scott T saying we need the first goal. And I'd actually say Wolves are showing a desire to attack, to be fair. Their blocking and marking has been excellent. Passing is lackadaisical from Liverpool, says Greg L. The good point I'd follow up was if Jota scores that header, the floodgates open. And we've seen this plenty of times. We actually haven't seen loads of it this season. We haven't seen many teams parking the bus against us. And I'm not saying these are legitimately parking the bus, because they're not, because they've clearly got outlets there. Jimenez is a good player, Neves is a good player, Traore again, they've got good attacking players. They can be a bit more an added dimensions, just smacking it long if they want to. But this is it. We've been building for games like this. Mm-hmm. That's why we are a much more attacking team this season, because we expected these kind of football games. Well, now's the time to go and prove what you've learned, and I feel okay about it, because I think we showed just enough in that final half of the half. Certainly the final 15, 20 minutes of the half, that if the game just carries on like that, I think we will just break them down. because you can't. If we got those two big chances again, the Jota head at the back post and the one flashed across, more than likely, if we have another two like that, we'll score them this time around.
I think so, yeah. I think that's about right, Paul. I think, what Liverpool want to do is they took 10-15 minutes to work out how Wolves were defending. Then you've got to go and work on it yourselves to work out how you're going to bypass that defence. Mm-hmm. The added advantage of having half-time is Klopp, we know, likes to utilise video at half-time. So that's why he runs off to get there first, so he can have a look at the video so that he knows the messaging that he's got to tell the players. Those video guys need to be able to quickly tell Jurgen what they're about to show the players. Jurgen then has to digest that and work out how he's going to tell them to a point where they understand that in a minute or two, and how they then get the best out of it. That's what Liverpool will be doing now. They've worked it out a little bit on the pitch. We've seen it, them noticeably work that out. Now they've had Jurgen Klopp and his influence and the analytics team's influence. Then this is when second half we need to come out and put what we've learnt in the first half and show them what we've learnt in the second.
100%. Lewis, Guitar H with the £2 super chat. Thank you, Lewis. It started crap. Got to start sharper second half. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think that goes without saying, really. And to the point, it's not against sharpness. I don't think there's any lack of desire in how Liverpool are playing. I don't think there's any lack of creativity. I think the shape's pretty good. I think the way we're functionally approaching this game is about right. Sometimes things just go your way as games progress and players warm into the match, and as you say, they get a greater understanding of where the spaces are opening up, or they get a feel for the guys that they're up against. So yeah, I think, and the good thing is so far as well, and so far these things can always change, but we've been keeping the door shut the other way as well, because they've certainly got the pace to hurt us, and they've had that one moment where they played that cross across the box and Alisson just didn't quite grasp it.
There. He got the ball.
Yeah, he was. I mean, but it wasn't really a dangerous moment. Alisson comfortably got to the ball in the end, so I think it's fine.
On the lax thing, I thought I'd just mention it because a couple of people have obviously mentioned it to us. Accurate passing, 83% on the day. Across the season, 84%. Now, I wondered whether there was a big difference anywhere. Actually, our long passes are down significantly. We've only completed 9 of 18. That's 50%. Our long passes over the course of the season so far, 67%. So we're not lackadaisical. We are just underperforming our season average so far, but I wouldn't say it was a lax passing performance compared to what we normally do.
Really interesting point. Right, okay, we're going to take a short break before we return. We'll have a bit more half-time chat, and then the second half watch-along will continue. So, stay tuned for these wonderful messages about wonderful things that we think you should be involved with.
Hey guys, Steve here with some excellent news for you. Usually throughout the year we do a monthly draw for all our amazing Club Legend subscribers. Well, in the month of December, it's the festive period and we're feeling kind, we're feeling giving. So what we're going to be doing every single day from December 1st right up until Christmas Day is a daily draw for all our Club Legend subscribers. We've got some amazing prizes to give away as well. We're going to go through those shortly, but what we're going to do is show you how you guys can make sure your name is in the hat to win some of these amazing gifts and prizes. So if you are not a subscriber to Redmen Plus, if you want to go and join now, it's very, very simple. Go to the Redmen TV website, you click the button that says join us. From there, sign up, join as a Club Legend, either on a monthly subscription or as a yearly subscription, and you guys will automatically be entered into every single one of these prize draws. If you are one of our Club Captain subscribers and you want to upgrade your account to become a Club Legend, very, very simple how you do that. From the homepage, you click the My Account button and follow the steps there to upgrade, again, either a monthly or a yearly subscription. Very, very simple. So what amazing prizes have you got, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you that. We've got a book from Mona Nemba, the Liverpool's head of nutrition. We've got a signed picture of Michael Owen. We've got a Hendo 10 box full of goodies. We've got DVDs, we've got socks. We've got a signed author's edition of our Hendo 10 book. We've got a signed medal signed by former Liverpool striker Michael Owen. We've got our new DVD, Let's Talk About 6. We've got calendars. We've got a signed picture from Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson. We've got every single one of our new Christmas sweaters. You can see them behind me here. All of them, they are flying out to the store, but you can get one for free if you enter this draw. And then the big one, on Christmas Day, saving the best to last. Look at this beauty. It's a framed, signed shirt by none other than the King. The King, Sir Kenny Dalglish. What a prize that is. And all you guys have to do to be in the draws is be a Club Legend subscriber. So sign up at the Redmen TV as a Club Legend. You'll be in the draw. If you're a club captain now, upgrade your subscription to Club Legend and you too will be in the draw. 25 of these draws will be happening through the month of December. Make sure you're in it.
Hey, welcome back. Yes, you have got until the 10th of December for guaranteed Christmas delivery in the UK on all the stuff on redmenmerch.com. So if you haven't got involved with your Christmas sweatshirts or your mugs or your books or your DVDs and all the other whole host of incredible Liverpool themed stuff that we have on there, whether you're boxing yourself, your loved ones, or doing stuff just to wind up fans of Everton Football Club or Manchester United, then make sure if you're based in the UK, you get your orders in. I mean, sooner the better, really. You've still got 6 days obviously left until that 10th of December guaranteed cut-off date, but I would get your orders in as quick as you can, just so you're not you're minimising the risk of things going wrong. And also, you've seen Steve there explain we did the live draw for today's prize, which was in fact one of these incredible Christmas sweatshirts, the Believer ones. If you want to enter into the Club Legend competitions again, just sign up tonight. You'll get access to the Club Legend Discord for the Watchalong for AC Milan as well, and there'll be two draws going live on Monday, one for another one of our Christmas sweatshirts and another one for our signed Hendo 10 book, signed by myself, by Ross and by Ben, who all created it over the summer. So yeah. And as well as that, there's loads of brilliant stuff. In fact, I just want to draw your attention one more time to what's happening over on Redmen Plus right now. We have got a brand new feature up there. If we can get that website up, thank you, Simon. We've got Exploring Derelict Melwood. So yeah, we got to go behind the scenes at Melwood there, with Liverpool having moved out and seeing what's sort of left of the historic training base for the mighty Reds. So go deeper and learn more about the history of the place as well. And as mentioned, there's also that competition running, which gives you an opportunity to win that signed Liverpool Kenny Dalglish shirt as well. That is the prize on Christmas Day, but we've also got loads of signed stuff and cool Liverpool stuff, which is all just an extra bonus perk of being a Club Legend subscriber to Redmen Plus on the redmentv.com. Right, we are shortly approaching kickoff for the second half.
Paul, can you get the Discord up on your laptop there, mate? Rich Keys put a fantastic Ralph Rangnick 6 hours after watching Harry Maguire in training. I did have a think about this, and he'll definitely improve. Having a good ethos, a good progressive footballing ethos, will definitely improve United as we get underway here at Molineux, with Wolves kicking off from left to right. But like this, like gegenpressing, like it's a revelation when you're probably 5 years after the. You always have this. England are terrible for this, of trying to copy a fad when it's at its peak, as opposed to setting a new. They talk about German football taking 10 years, don't they, to win the World Cup. So, all right, United, you've just committed to 18 years without winning the league. Well done, lads.
Anyway, Liverpool playing the ball cross field. Andy Robertson, who's been stellar down that left-hand side so far. Diogo Jota. Thiago turns on it, gives it to Joel Matip, who goes on another one of his mazy runs.
Did he do the firework display at Wolves on a 3 o'clock Saturday at Winter?
I don't know.
It's daft.
They do it at half time when the lights go down. Jota, Fabinho, Liverpool, you can see already Chris starting exactly how they picked up.
Absolutely. Look at Jota there, he's just getting right in between the centre halves.
Tried that clever
cut back. Here we go.
Go on, Maya. Thank you so
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Look at this. Okay,
beautiful.
brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you much.
Thanks, Maya.
Maya. We have a round of applause for Maya in the comments, by the way, who's been the most wondrous of interns for us over the last few months. It's our last day today. Superstar. Virgil van Dijk gets the ball off Joel Matip. Sends a long clear away for now. Liverpool need to keep them in, and they do with Thiago Alcantara.
You can walk with 2 cups of tea and I'm much better than Matip.
Matip was like he was walking
hell.
with like
Have you seen him?
a pressure
Have you seen him,
sensitive
Steve?
bomb.
Pass me that and I'll show you. This is him walking at full pace.
We call him very deliberate. He's a very deliberate tea walker. We'll say that much.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, makes a good brew though.
Yeah,
in
it
his
is a good
defence.
brew, like.
Trent to
Give him that.
Henderson. Henderson flicks it over his head. Salah is fouled there, referee. He's climbing all over Salah's back. The referee says nothing doing. Let's have the Salah song. That'll change. It was a foul. It was just a foul. Stupid. Right. Liverpool again building down that right hand side.
I'd like to see us play down that right hand side a bit more, to be honest with you. You know, we consider what we've seen in the last couple of games with that right hand side. Henderson, Salah, Trent. Once, twice maybe, where it's been real dangerous possession.
Yeah, we've definitely been more left. It feels like it. In fact, was that what?
Yeah, we definitely looked at it before.
I've
just looked at it again, and it, you know, after.
Thiago's kept it alive here. Diogo Jota striding towards the box. He's got Salah in front of him. Stabs it too. Tries to play Mane, and it was nearly wonderful football.
It was the right idea to play Mane in, wasn't it? It was terribly executed.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. That's one of the goals of the century if that goes in. But
oh no!
Virgil's caught up in a battle with Adama Traore. Tries to play his man
that's
in.
great defending, Trent
really
Alexander-Arnold!
Great defending from Trent. I think Virgil's just tried to be a little too clever there, Chris. He got shoved in the back. I think he took it personally.
I think he did as well. He thought, I'm going to embarrass you here, but he didn't.
Yeah, Adama Traore
Too
just
big, too wide,
him.
too strong, and then.
Great defending from Trent there, getting in, covering and getting multiple touches on the ball and finally dispossessing. I think it's Hwang there.
Hwang, you like them apples?
Oh dear. Salah high, wide on the right hand side, going for the byline. Good tackle back there from Nori. And it is a corner to Liverpool. Let's have Mo song again.
Sky, that very close.
Good Sky, yeah.
Oh, Thiago on the edge. Look at to drop to him.
See Virgil and Joel Matip arriving there for the Trent Alexander corner. Old swinger, far side of the pitch. Mane looking to get in between Virgil and the Wolves players. Referee's just going to have a little word there. I mean, there was nothing doing there at all. Trent, corner. Matip goes near post. Thiago's there. Thiago tries to control it. Goes back to Trent. Didn't quite work out how they would have wanted to. It's a deep one. It's going to drop to Mohamed Salah. Scuffs it. Thiago! Saved by the goalkeeper. It's hit Thiago. And it's probably going to go for the goal kick. Oh, my days. He nearly capitalised perfectly there. The ball came back in from Trent. Thiago didn't quite work it. Trent whipped it deep. Salah on the volley. Thiago 2 bites, 3 bites.
It fucking must have been a big cherry if he needed 3 bites at the fucker.
I know. The first one he has the shot. It hits the goalkeeper. It hits the Jimenez.
The worst, most lucky bouncing.
Oh
my god!
He hit it at Jimenez. Bounce back. It hits him. Hits the goalie, and then he just can't quite get a toe on the third rebound there. Wolves playing out from the back here. Liverpool looking to eat them alive. They turn into danger. Thiago, Jota, Henderson. Mane's made the run. Good defending.
There's just something about the high press that it's just so much more enjoyable to watch, isn't it? Just winning the ball back close to goal and thinking we could score any second now.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy how many times like Thiago has just being in the right place at the right time. And the thing is, it's not by accident, is it?
No, it's by design. Liverpool control the space. If you control the space, you control the game, and you generally go on and win it. They know exactly where they're supposed to be because they know where Wolves are supposed to be.
Yeah. Fabinho, it's gone out of play for a Wolves throw-in, halfway inside Wolves territory there. It's so far so good for the Reds then.
Records today. There's a biscuit there that can break a record.
There's not a biscuit that's record breaking.
This one, this shiny gold motherfucker.
Chance here. Virgil puts on the afterburners.
This time, son.
I
reckon this has got a good
30?
45.
45 seconds. Feeling the knock on that one. What do you reckon? Going for it. It's a minute now. It's like testing a melon. Yep. So much tea on me there.
No, this has not got 45. The chocolate's melting.
It's going to slip out stay in your grip.
It's going to slip out my hand. Oh.
What are we at?
Here cometh the melty man.
What are we up to?
12.
Fabinho now. As Chris nears the danger zone.
Right, let's just say that's 20.
Treads. Let's just say it's 5 minutes if we're going to play that game. Like record, world record. Salah, he's clipped there on the way through. He gets his heels kicked. The referee says nothing doing.
30. Don't lose it in the tea. It is melting. I think I started on 10. Right, 40. Okay.
Let's see this one again.
5.
Salah driving forward and gets his toes clipped there. And does he just bump into Nori and then Nori goes down injured? It's a bit.
Oh wow.
How did you go? Well. Went well. Salah.
Recommended.
Ball's been kicked out. It's going to go back to the Wolves goalie there, I think. I mean, not quite sure what the referee was doing there, but never mind. 53.5 minutes played.
Looks like a lid.
Broken down.
Just need your hood up now.
Oh yeah.
Saying that he doesn't fall, he doesn't he? So they probably don't live up.
No. Too posh. So they'd the butler do it for them.
Love it if Klopp went shopping like that. Fucking brilliant.
He got to now, haven't you? He's not gonna. That'll pull a mask out. Virgil van Dijk, Thiago Alcantara turns on it, looking for
Great
Trent.
ball.
Finds him. Trent inside to Henderson. Fabinho's on the run, gives it back to Thiago. Thiago's going to try and spread this, and does. Robertson, Mane in front of him. Fabinho inside him. Jota trying to find space between the centre halves. Looks swamped in terms of numbers though in this box. Mane drives to the byline. He's gone past Semedo. Great ball. And well cut out by Wolves once again. Van Dijk manages to nod it down. Matip can start again inside the centre circle. Fabinho changes the angle, tries to find Trent, overhits it. Wolves throwing. Could just do with something clicking here.
Yeah, I think we are starting to. It feels like we're starting to play a little bit more down that right hand side now, which in turn should open up space on the left hand side for that sort of quick transition that the left like. I'm not talking about politics.
Robertson controls the overhead flick from Traore. Trig Josh back in the super chat saying, watching you two go for the longest dip, it's like watching the Krypton Factor. Nowhere near as exciting as the Krypton Factor. And
we were terrible at the Krypton Factor, by the way.
That was the
not me and you.
That was the Crystal Maze.
Oh, it was the Crystal Maze. Yeah,
we were the only people who were good at the Crystal Maze. We got an office full of young, vital whippersnappers, and the only people to actually succeed were the old dogs.
Experience, you see.
Just saying.
What I mean?
And also,
we were
rabid desperation to not be bad at what we did.
But they had that as well.
Yeah, but we had more to lose.
Yeah,
Henderson finds Salah, keeps it alive. Trent Alexander-Arnold, first time cross to the back post. No one there, but Mane. What a touch from Sadio Mane. He needs support. He finds it outside, and Robertson just couldn't quite take it in his stride. Goes back to Sadio Mane, turns towards the the centre of the pitch, still dribbling it. He was fouled there, referee.
Oh,
Fabinho wins the
care.
ball. Thiago wins
care.
the ball. What play from Liverpool. Thiago coming forward. Jota. Oh, no. He tried the side-footed stab through ball. It went exactly between Mane and Henderson.
The box broke.
And Wolves cleared it away.
The box broke.
The box broke.
Yeah. Disaster.
Van Dijk closed down in front of him, gives it to Fabinho again, sits deep. He advances with it. Matip goes past him outside. Still Matip. Matip finds Trent on the right wing. Lines up the cross,
stick.
finds Henderson. Henderson got to the byline, fired it in. Goalkeeper palms it
They
down.
want this, though. This is where they
Comes
want
away.
to see us crossing from, I suppose.
Yep.
Need someone going to that near post.
Thiago
well done,
again wins it
Thiago.
back. Jota coming forward. Oh, he just couldn't thread it through to Mane, but he's going to fight. He's going to lose that battle. And Wolves come away
Thiago
again. Thiago. Oh, he's played Alisson. And Alisson just slides in and passes the ball to Virgil van Dijk on the slide.
Steve nearly passed out there.
Liverpool come away, no danger whatsoever there. I'm not having it. Trent. Liverpool maybe just need to catch their breath a second. It's been fairly energetic the last few minutes. Robertson looks for the runner. Sadio Mane finds him inside the box. Just his touch just takes him outside on that left hand side. Robertson. Oh, it was a nice idea.
on, Thiago!
Oh, blocked on the edge by, I think that's Dendoncker. Oh, Saiss. It's going to run all the way over to that far side. Yeah, it was Dendoncker. Good on me. Not having the courage and my convictions to stick with it, though. Trent's going to take the throw-in, far side, edging towards the corner flag. Liverpool growing again in confidence and attacking.
It looked like Trent had the wings then.
Throw-in taken. Henderson back to Trent. Clips the ball in. It's controlled inside the box by Cody. Manages to get it away. Don't be too roughy on Liverpool. Hammered down the pitch by Wolves. Thiago goes up against Adama Traore. He's going to lose that physical battle. Of course he is, and he needs to not give away a yellow card here if he can help it. Yeah, and Traore dives to the floor. Thiago offers him his hand. He doesn't take it. Eventually he does in a really aggressive way.
So 58 minutes gone, Mr. Machin. Probably about time when Jürgen starts to think about substitutions. We've got Queven Kelleher, Ibu Kanate,
Yeah, there we go. Nailed
Nico
it, no
Williams, Kostas Tsimikas, now Phillips, Kimi Minamino, James Milner, Oxlade-Chamberlain or Divock Origi. Is there anything there that you're fancying?
I think Thiago will come off in the next. So they've got a big opportunity here. Huang's into the box. He's still going. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
What a save!
What a save! Alisson Becker. He dived. He caught it. He didn't just save it. He caught it.
Did you see Matip as well?
Oh my
Did you see
God!
Matip?
No.
Matip was fucking
Ooh,
raging.
Jota's in behind.
He's back!
Jota! It's a What is that? It's been blocked on the line by Connor Cody. How, in the love of God, has he kept that one out? Connor Cody's taken one for the team there.
He must have
Gets a
saved
kiss
that with
off
his
the
hand or
goalie.
something.
I don't know, probably not. You know, as he took one.
I thought Jota pushed the defender into the keeper, to be honest with you, on first watch. Just a little slide push in the back.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper gets in all kinds of mess there. And Jota, it should be an easy one. And he's hit Connor Cody right in the breadbasket there.
What I don't understand...
Oh, his hands are there, aren't they?
What I don't understand is the two of them are in that space. You've got the whole goal, mate.
That's one of them where you just
roll it in.
roll it into
Just
the corner.
Give it a little tap.
Just
tap it in.
Threaten to batter it and then just roll it into the corner. Mate, he could have gotten closer. He literally could have walked that into the back of the net. Massive opportunity for Liverpool there. Connor Cody blocking on the
stuff.
line from Diogo Jota. The keeper had gotten into all kinds of trouble coming out of his box there. 16 minutes. 30 odd seconds played now. And the ball went from end to end there. It went from a big opportunity for Wolves to...
Such a great catch by Alisson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous stuff.
Robert A with the super chat. Thank you, Robert. It's Chris's fault we haven't scored. Remember, it's always Chris's fault.
Hey, it's Tom's fault.
Everything's Tom's fault.
Blame Tom.
Not even here to stay off, that's why. Thiago gets it from Matip, feeds it left. Mane, Robertson's making that inside channel run. Cuts it back. Oh, he just couldn't quite get it onto the toes of Mane. Well defended again. And Wolves, lacking ideas, send it long all the way back to Alisson Becker. That best not be a beach ball on the pitch there.
Looks like a bin bag. Or
get it rid.
Some kind of black bag.
Thiago. I'm saying Thiago Michael Henderson's made a great run central. It's a wonderful run by the skipper. He's into the box. He has to come away from goal. Good defending. Goes back to Sadio Mane. It was an excellent run. It was a great pick out.
It was, wasn't it?
We'll retreat once again.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's crazy, that miss. They both stood in the same place. And
the fact that he takes that decision to carry it into the box, it's got to, he's done the right thing to keep going. But then why hit it there?
Into the net.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fast. Fuck me.
Traore.
Yeah.
Fabinho's going to take a yellow card there. Full stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one that you do. That's a very, very good foul.
Yeah, very sensible yellow card
there
from
that's
foul.
What I like to call the Fernandinho.
The Didier man.
It's
good to do there.
He needed to make sure that he fell to the ground.
What's the XG on that, Jota?
I don't need to know. No, there's no need.
99% probability of scoring.
Nah, that'll be 0.4. Maybe. Oh, no, that's fucking huge. 67. Wow.
Look at the size of it. It's nearly bigger than the penalty area. There you go, 67%.
I think a penalty is like fucking 0.8.
Okay. Neves has got a free kick deep on that right-hand side. They've made a lot of runs. It's played right into the penalty area and it's clipped over. I think he was offside anyway.
One of them was.
Saishu was the one who got his toes on it.
It's gone a bit end-to-end, actually. Hasn't it?
Well, this is the thing now, of course. Us having to try and ramp. What do? You've got to try a little bit more. You will naturally feel like you've got to go a bit harder to get the goal.
Yeah. 63 minutes gone. Go back to the discussion a minute ago, Paul. Is there anything that you'd do?
Well, I was going to say
Thiago
Thiago is the one because I think we've been managing his minutes so far, but he's been. All of our opportunities. Well, Jota jotted down by Robertson for Jota. Sliced ball. It's not gone out of play yet. Yeah. Henderson and Trent on the corner of the box. Fabinho needs to be careful now. You've gone for goal. Stupid. And Alisson Becker just knocks it down with the studs on the edge of the area. Comes away with it. Yeah, a little confusion there in attack. Trent, Henderson. Salah needs to get in the game a bit more.
He's not really at the ball, has he? Not his feet.
Trent drives forward now. He needs runners. It's an overhit one for Salah, that, and it will be a goal kick.
Yeah, so would you say Ox then? Milner?
But this is the problem with having your best team on the pitch, is you're potentially weakening your offering. It's Jordan. I can't see anything other than Jordan Henderson for Ox. Who's likely to come on?
Wait, Henderson now for Ox?
Yeah, because I think you need that. Yeah, I think you unbalance it too much if you go one or the other. It's only likely to be from Milner, Ox, Taki.
Do you know what? I think Mane might be a shout. I don't think he's done a lot in this game, to be honest with you. I think, Salah you're not taking off.
No.
So I think him and Mane have probably both been out the game a little bit. Jota's been the best of the three. I suppose is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You're not taking Salah off.
And Jota's had a bit of rest, hasn't he? He's been subbed off a few times. So
potentially Mane, if you want to freshen the front three up, although Mane can get you a goal at any point.
I'm not sure at this point. I mean, again, this point very quickly turns into you've got 10 minutes and you're chasing a goal, of course, because that's if you don't get a goal soon. But I still think our best chance of getting something is with the lads on the pitch that we've got right now. Here comes Thiago. Robertson on the left-hand side. Look at the amount of Wolves bodies there are. They're going to have to do something clever here. Have to work it. Going to have to keep moving, get bodies up. Robertson fires the cross in.
That had to be a good tackle from Fabinho.
Cody just having a little word there. He points at the ball, as you do.
You've got to when you've missed the ball. Saggy Balls has got an interesting point over in our Discord. Maybe bring Chimikas on, because that's those two on a yellow on Traore's side.
Yeah, I suppose. When you're getting some delivery, Robertson's been really good though. But again, is he? It just changes how you play a little bit. That you could do worse than that, I guess. Maybe it's a Divock. Maybe if Divock's on, I don't know. Or if you, I really don't know. It's tough. This is where Jürgen earns the big bucks.
I think I would have probably said don't do anything till 75 because your best team's on there.
Me. Fabinho dispossessed. They've gone for goal and it's miles over the bar.
Yeah, your best team's on the pitch, so give it to 75 and make a decision. Oh no, he's doing it. Origi. That's got to be Mane. What? Who was it? Salah? Did you say Steve? Did you see? Oh, Henderson.
They're going for it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Jota into the 10.
That is big, isn't it?
Yep. That is a big call. Jordan Henderson off. Divock Origi on.
44?
Yeah, 4 or 43 1. Take your pick.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jota and Origi up top.
Let's see what we've done here.
Jota maybe to the left.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Jota being a 10 in the press conference this week. Yeah, it does look like Jota's just taking up a little bit more of a deeper role. Liverpool knocking it around the back. 22 minutes. Liverpool.
Interesting.
Know how important it would be to get 3 points.
They're not
here.
coming out at all, are they? They're just not interested in it.
Great Sadio Mane. Fed Divock Origi, who's gone to that left-hand side. Robertson's behind him. Origi. Oh, it's a heavy touch, but it's deflected to the path of Sadio Mane. Dancing, he's trying to force it. Silly. Oh, Thiago, you silly boy. Adama Traore on the chase now. He's got the ball. Liverpool needs to get bodies back. It's Trent who's out of position.
Well done, Trent.
And he judges that spectacularly well. And Matip goes to ground, clears it away, and one for Salah to chase.
I'd just buy Traore just so they don't have him.
Yeah. And Jota, as he said, it's gone out of play there. It's a free kick from Jota. Foul. Yeah, apparently it's a free kick towards on the halfway line.
It's fucking mad, isn't it? How much pace can fucking just cause you a problem.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And it causes a problem from the edge of their area until the edge of ours.
Well, because we play so high in it, you've got such a distance to cover if it goes.
Whereas, if you play in Burnley, it's just not as big a deal because they're all just sat there waiting for him to run and pass the ball to them.
Try offside this time. Well, it's the thing I've been talking about all season. What this side has lacked is we need a late win here. Just something to show that you can do it. I mean, I'd rather just get this shown up in the next 10 minutes, to be frank with everyone watching. But whatever, just a game that looks like it's going to peter out and just to find a way to win it. Mane, left-hand side, Robertson's making that run. Mane cuts it back, goes to the edge to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah goes back to Sadio Mane. Miscontrolled. Foul on the goalie.
What a ball that was to Mane again, though.
Yeah.
He should have just twatted it first time. I can't believe he didn't twat it first time.
Look at this from football there, from Liverpool. Salah and Mane, it's too close to him.
It bounces just in front of him.
He's got to take it down. Robertson comes in and does what Robertson does, which is...
he's either got to take that on the volley and move towards it, which I don't think you can do, or try and take it under control, which he's done.
Yeah.
And Robbo does what he does, which is hit the stands.
Anyway, 20 minutes left to go.
Big chance. Fucking big chance, that.
Yeah, they're going to take every moment. Oh, yeah, the goalkeeper there just getting a little bit of treatment from the kick from Mane.
Killer that.
Carefully, though, with particularly that Traore stuff. Thiago was a little wild a minute ago.
Yeah, absolutely. You should be talking to him then. Just fucking calm down.
Yeah.
It goes back to that Jota chance, doesn't it? I mean, how the hell you hit that straight at Cody? I have no idea. But I do wonder, whether that would have been pulled back for VAR and a little push in the back.
It's a possibility, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, stick it in the back of the net and find out, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, without a doubt. Whew. Well, there's another minute taken out of the game. Sarr is up and presumably flexing his fingers absolutely fine. He's going to take this just outside the 6-yard box. Looks up, goes long down the pitch. Traore's seen his influence grow in this match. Pretty much actually since that little tete-a-tete with Virgil, he's just been a little bit more of a threat.
Yes. He's fucking got yellow cards handed out all over the place.
Down that right-hand side, not where he wants to be. Virgil van Dijk actually not where he wants to be, going up to meet him. Thiago goes back to challenge. Traore does just about enough to come away with it. Jota turns it around and is played an absolute hospital ball by Sadio Mane.
It really is, and he's down. Oh, he's all right. He's
absolutely fine, isn't he?
He's getting
Jimenez going past Sadio Mane. He's gone past him. He's dived to the ground. Fabinho takes it off the keeper's.
How is that not a foul by Mane?
Thiago, Fabinho, Liverpool playing some wonderful, intricate football on the edge of their box.
Do that on the edge of theirs, yeah.
Trent's got it from Thiago. Needs men ahead of him.
It was like he forgot which way they were shooting for a second then.
Divock does well just to maintain the ball there. Needs support.
Look at Fabinho.
Trent, it's stupid
no,
that.
It's
fucking stupid ball from Trent. And the goalie hammers it down the field and out of play for treatment to be received. Is it Jimenez from being shoved?
He was off the pitch. He's jumped back on, hasn't he?
He has dived.
He's thrown himself to the floor there.
Yeah, he's dived.
And
it's a foul. I think if he doesn't,
he's not hurt.
If he doesn't, yeah,
he's just genuinely not hurt.
He's on his horns. Just look it up. That's bad refereeing. It's good refereeing for let it go, but what's he? It's just because he's a bit tired. Fair play to him. They're doing what you should do really in this situation, Wolves. They're just eking the minutes out, drawing this game out as much as they can. Well done, Si. Thank you so much to Threads for Reds, Dreams and Songs for sponsoring the Watchalong. You can get mugs, pins, tees, jumpers, all that good stuff. Wonderful Liverpool merchandise over on threadsforreds.com. The goalkeeper, Jose Sarr, plays it to Semedo. It's flicked on by Jimenez, who seems to be actually hanging a little bit more down that right-hand side. Divock, lovely touch, great ball to Mane.
Can you get across your man, Salah?
Salah needs to get back on side. Mane stands his man up. Left-hand side of the penalty area, goes past him, left-footed cross, clipped. Goes straight through to the goalie once again. Bowls that one out, big bowl. Out to Adama Traore.
This game, fucking...
Well done, Divock.
Go on, Divock.
Divock Origi does brilliantly there. Can he pick out a man?
No,
it's behind everyone.
Paul, he can't.
Oh, well done, referee.
No.
It's going to be a bounce ball, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, very funny. You're a referee because no one likes you. Go on. I wish they go back to the old bounce ball rule, you know.
Well, really fight for it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the ones from like the Old Firm?
No.
Oh my God, watching Old
bad.
Firm bounce ball, fucking brilliant. Looking Scott Brown like kicking shit out of shins to make it happen. It's great. Jota and Salah, great link up. Jota, it's a bad ball to Divock, but he's done really well with it. Brilliantly well with it there, Divock, to keep it alive. Thiago clips it left. Robertson driving forward, great little ball to Divock, gets it back. What football! Oh no, just couldn't get it back to Andy Robertson. It would have been the greatest passing goal the world had ever seen.
At least give him the opportunity to hit it into the stands.
I know, yeah. Andy Robertson, Chris.
Mate, he's just fantastic because left backs don't do that.
No.
Like left backs, you mentioned it 2 or 3 times today, the underlapping run. That is not a trait or something that a left back does very often. It's the overlapping run from a left back. Yep. Not 1-2s into the heart of the penalty area and more so the heart of the fucking 6-yard box.
Like, massive, by the way, he's still going here.
He's not a fucking...
Finally gives the ball
He's not
away.
a centre-back, him. Look at him. He's anticipating. He's pressing the left back.
Yeah. Fabinho needs to be switched on. And he has to concede the throw-in, unfortunately. I got a tweet here from Andrew Beasley at Base Tune to Red, who was a star of the Stat Show a few weeks ago with Chris over on Redmen Plus. Divoc's 100th substitute appearance for Liverpool raises his bat to the crowd and the balcony.
Hey.
Cricket reference for you there, Steve? Yes.
Somebody, I saw something in the news about cricket. Somebody got all 10 wickets. What was it? Against India. Did he? Imagine getting all 10 wickets, like, that's fucking crazy.
Here we go. Mane. Oh, bad touch. He's not had a good game, really, has he?
It must have been big if it's permeated my life. Because I've
Salah,
tried to do my best to avoid cricket.
Still Salah. Still Salah.
Oh, just when he
touch.
needed his best touch.
Deserted him at the vital moment.
Third time ever.
Robertson. Come on, Liverpool. We've got a 13-minute chase on here. Robertson goes back to Thiago. Drops the shoulder. Fabinho. Trent is quite central. He's come in. He's going to push himself a little bit further out to the right now. No Jordan Henderson over there, of course. Jota.
Do you believe that we are going to do this today?
Yes. Look, I think if we're going to win the league this season, on these kind of moments, particularly, which I mean, Chelsea, pace and verve there. Trent Alexander-Arnold fires it over. Decent angle for the shot. Had enough space to get it away, but just speculative, I guess, is the way to describe that.
Oi.
Yeah, that's in some worlds it's nice and exciting to have something exciting happen, but it does start to feed into that idea of should we try something mad instead of trying the tried and tested.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Matinho.
Right now, this feels like a 0-0.
Matinho, well, that's because it's 0-0, Chris.
But I mean, it feels like it's going to end 0-0.
Matinho coming on.
We're running out of
Juan.
ideas here.
Yeah, Matinho is on for Huang. That does speak to Wolves just trying to get yet another body into the mix here. It's the goalkeeper. Jose Sarr takes it long.
Come on,
Fabinho
boys.
Flicks it on. Mane gets up there. Divock Origi gathers it from him. Tries to stride forward. Good positive play. Divock's been actually good since he's come on, hasn't he? He's been really positive.
Yeah, looks like Ox is coming on there now as well.
We're all in on this one now. I wonder whether this might be the Mane or Jota.
Jota probably, because he's gone into the middle, but he could move him to the left, of course.
Big call. Whether we just go back to what we changed the shape again, because Trent's getting a bit isolated on that right hand side without Henderson. We just go back to 4-3-3.
It's fucking tough, this, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need Bobby.
We need a moment. We need a moment of
Bobby.
magic here. We need something from a set piece or just a moment of brilliance.
Oh, Divock.
Not like that. Divock turned really well there and just fell at the vital moment. Just thought I was about to commentate on one of the great Divock moments. There, but alas no.
Oi. Come on. Goal kick taken, Thiago.
Football play, drawn to Wolves. 10 minutes left of normal time in this game. And the Reds need something. Just a spark, just a piece of brilliance. We've got to defend this situation here. We're getting men forward. Van Dijk.
Oi.
Volleys that one over the bar.
Just like an Andy Robertson shot. I just can't believe Jota missed that one before. You know, it's just like, it's haunting me.
That's it, isn't it? This is the point, is that, again, seasons are defined and big games are defined by moments. That's it. That's there, waiting to be that moment. That will be the big talking point of the game, unless we can get something out of this. Well, unless they fucking score, in which case it probably still will be. Corner whipped in from Wolves. They've got a lot of men there queuing up. Salah gets there, does really well. Trent racing to keep it in. Can't. Wolves throwing. Right hand side, Liverpool half. Oxlade-Chamberlain ready to come on.
Oh, Jota, yeah.
And it is Diogo Jota who's going to make way.
You've got to think at this point, then it's going back to 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Divock in the 9. Mane left hand side.
Yeah. This is it, though.
And
I say Diogo Jota, showing the highlight again. He's just got to do anything there. Anything but batter it straight down the middle of the goal where the two fucking fellas are.
Mad.
No, but that's, yeah, exactly. It's obvious, isn't it? In the gift of hindsight, it is an obvious one.
It's just such a strange thing to go for power.
Yeah.
Go for power. Like, you don't get to pick where you're putting it when you hit it that hard. That's what he's gone to. He's gone to blam it as hard as he can. You just need to pick a corner and hit it there.
Yeah. Anything you want.
Real strange choice.
Robertson gets it back from Thiago, goes back to Alisson Becker. Opens his body up, a little slip there as he sends it long. He'll win the header. Actually, Chamberlain is now on the pitch and it does look like he's got into that midfield position. So Alisson claims the through ball and sets Robertson off in his way, cuts it inside to Thiago Alcantara and gets it back. Come on, Liverpool, a little bit of urgency here. Oxlade Chamberlain's done really well to make some space up front, gives it back to Thiago. Thiago spreads it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he hasn't got Oxlade Chamberlain there, but he has got Salah ahead of him. Salah, well dispossessed for the moment. He's managed to recover it and is dispossessed again, and it's a Liverpool throw, and Trent will take. Ox dancing in front of him.
Quietest game for a while for Salah, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Fabinho.
Had a chance.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Had a shot.
I don't know.
He's averaging about 4+ a game, you know.
Mane. Oxlade Chamberlain trying to work it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Matip gets it. Trent ahead of him. Again, he just needs that other midfield option. Shapes to go outside, comes back to Trent. He's forced to come into the middle of the pitch, tries the reverse ball to Ox. It was a nice idea.
Oh, well done.
Oh, but they just can't work it past Martinho.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come on, boys.
We'll need to make sure they keep the back door shut here. Ball over the top. That's going to work.
You can really see why they've not conceded a lot of goals recently, can't you? So disciplined. And they've got that fucking pace of Traore on the counter, which holds
you just
back
can't switch off. Yeah. Klopp's cop with the £2 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, I
agree.
DJ Phoenix
Best
says, come on, lads,
actually.
win this game match. Absolutely. Trent whipped ball in. Divock got his toe on it.
He's saying it was a
He's
corner.
calling for the corner ball. He's going to get the corner as well. 6 minutes remaining plus added time. Great ball in from Trent. Divock on the stretch. Good defending.
It is good defending. I'm gonna say that was going in. I may not be right, but I'm going to say it.
We need Liverpool. We're going to need something from a moment like this. Of course, he's taking every moment. Wolves playing the dark arts.
They have done all game, haven't they?
They have, yeah, they've done well.
Bastards.
Look, he's absolutely fine.
Yeah, in about.
Yep, the minutes,
Fuck's
the
sakes.
seconds ebbing away of this game, and Liverpool's chances, of course, of grabbing that vital win.
Right, you got a good corner routine? Let's see it, boys. Scored from a corner in a while.
Can't remember.
Don't think we have. I mean, we've got a pretty
Virgil
certain.
scored from one the other week, didn't he? Was that a corner? Yeah.
Yeah. We've scored more corners than anyone in the league this year. Nice to do it now.
Limping off there.
It's been very good. That. yeah. Salah done that a few times from corners, hasn't he? He's been very good against Salah, so if he's not playing last five, that gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah, just see what happens now. Trent is going to take the corner. Far side, out swinger. Liverpool players lining up on the edge of the box. Matip remonstrating. Virgil van Dijk pointing toward the edge. It's floated up. Mane gets up, it's headed away. It's going to come to Fabinho. Lovely play. Salah outside of the boot. A bit of a swinger there. Fabinho keeps it. Oh! Sadio Mane! Oh! Save! Oh! What a save from Jose Sarr.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, fuck. I thought he just blazed it over.
No. It's a corner to
That
Liverpool.
must have been some fucking save, that. Christ, it is.
Outside of the boot from Mane, drop to him, goes top in,
Oh
good
my
save.
God.
Corner ball to Liverpool. 3.5 minutes left. Robertson this time. Can Liverpool break the deadlock here? Robertson, outswinger. Near post, flicked on. Mane and Traore. Traore heads it away. Liverpool need to be careful not to let them through here. They've gone high. Surely Matip should deal with this one, you'd think. Oh, just about. He's won the ball. And he's come away with it.
Oh, Joel!
And Thiago's tried to play a 1-2 with his centre half on the halfway line.
Finishing his pirouette.
Jesus Christ, offside. And it will. And
oh, you fucking twat!
referee, you've got to book Jimenez for that. Oh, he's apologising.
He's just fucking headed it back. Dark arts them fucking Voldemort, that prick.
Oh, yeah. He's apologised. Is that the way the Liverpool fans are, presumably? It's not even that. It's close, that, isn't it, as well? They're giving everything for this point, aren't they, Wolves? Yep. Yellow card for Raul Jimenez there. Not what Liverpool need, though. It's great. Their centre forward's booked. Brilliant. But the ball is in the furthest part of the pitch away from their goal. Substitute then for Wolves. Adama Traore coming off. Is this going to be another body that they're throwing on to defend this one? We shall see. Oh, Trincão's your forward, right? Yeah.
He's got a forward's name, Paul. That's about as much insight as I can give you.
Yeah.
You don't get defenders called Trincão. You just don't.
Trent on that right-hand side. Oxlade-Chamberlain's ahead of him. No passing opportunity for him, though. Goes back to Matip. Just over a minute and a half of normal time. Can Liverpool conjure up something?
Oh, it's
anything to get the 3 points, 3 massive points.
Oh.
Divock Origi. Oh, he tried to
put it back
play
for Salah.
back to Salah, just couldn't do it. Still alive though. Fabinho,
Deep
one. Andy Robertson. Oh, he tried the cushion, whatever the fuck that was, but it did not work, and Wolves clear it away.
Oh, Robbo.
Throw into Liverpool, far side of the pitch. My co-workers alongside me, I feel the belief slipping away in the posture displayed alongside me in the room. It's getting close to miracle territory here for Liverpool.
Well, I reckon we've got about 5 minutes added time anyway.
Let's see, Trent fires it low across the penalty area. Divock does well to keep it alive, but couldn't quite direct it to another Liverpool player. Robertson, Thiago, Trent in space, goes square to Fabinho, back to Thiago, Matip to Trent. Fabinho's making that run towards him. Trent is again a little isolated. Clip ball around the outside for Fabinho. It's fired in. Salah, Mohamed Salah! Oh, saved down low by the goalie. He worked it brilliantly. Got himself away from his man. Fired the shot off. Hard and low. Not hard enough. Good save.
Fucking hell.
David Long.
He's got to be 5-6 minutes here, surely.
David Long, who's been a member for 10 months as Wolves. Time-wasting masterclass, absolutely. David Long says odds on Alisson goal.
5 minutes.
5 minutes of additional time. We've had 10 seconds of that already.
Come on.
Neves gets rid of his hairband. That should help. Sarr is just trying to, again, eke out a few more of those seconds for Wolves.
Don't like him.
They'll celebrate this like a win if they can get to full time at 0-0 here. The keeper, flat ball, deflected. Liverpool couldn't capitalise.
Why do keepers hit it like that?
It's the flat ball. I don't know, powers it down the field a bit more rather than the up and under.
Just when
he's mishit it. He's not meant to hit it like that.
Oh right. When the teams are set, I don't understand it personally. Yeah. Like I can get it.
You can't win you can't win the ball in the air against Van Dijk and Matip, but if you can ping it to the chest of your guy up front.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mane, Salah, it's over his head. It's pinball. It's controlled in the box and cleared away for now. Matip keeps it alive. Fabinho, Liverpool, so many bodies forward now. Trent looking for anyone to pass the ball to, gives it back to Fabinho. Fabinho comes forward himself, finds Divock, goes for the one.
Oh,
blocks it, goal kick. And he's going to hit the deck, of course he is.
Get up, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah, Nori looks done there. And he's going to be subbed off.
What's that,
And
man?
it's Keanu Hoover
Nice.
coming on the field
Fucking hell.
for the last few minutes here for Wolves to see this one out.
He's played very well, him. Very well.
Okay.
Best I've seen him defended all season. He's also had another centre half to help him, like because of the 5 at the back thing. But yeah, very well played.
Keanu Hoover, former Liverpool man, on for the last 3 minutes of this game.
Come on, Mo. 3 minutes to embarrass him.
Fabinho loses out there. Big ball sent into the channel by Wolves. Liverpool throwing.
What are you saying here? We've had about 30 seconds of the 5 minutes with the ball in play.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 minutes 30 in.
Liverpool have the throw in. They need movement. They need someone to aim for.
That's not going to do
Robertson
it.
goes long. Divock can't get that one. Van Dijk looked like he was fouled there.
He was. Take it quickly, Fabinho. Give it to Matip. There you go. Now get on your bike. Get on your bike. Give it to Trent.
On his bike.
Oh, he's going inside. He's going outside.
Great step over. Ralph Jimenez tackles back.
That's a good tackle.
Liverpool need to build again here. They've got 2 minutes left to grab a win, and what would be an unbelievable win, given Chelsea dropping points, defeated by West Ham earlier on in the day. Don't want to open the door to Manchester City here.
Come on, boys.
Salah
Go at him.
wide left.
Go at him,
Ox
Salah.
is driving inside. Salah floats it up. Divock Origi, it's over his head. It's over everyone. Salah manages to chest it on the edge. Can't bring it down. Fabinho goes in on a yellow card. Misses it. And Wolves can come away, and Liverpool need to be very, very careful here. This would be game over at this point.
It's not a foul.
It's not a foul. He's thrown himself to the floor there, and Liverpool have the ball. Minute and a half remaining. Thiago to Van Dijk. Van Dijk stands one up into the channel for Mohamed Salah. Takes it on the run. Salah's at the byline. Cuts it back to Divock for the big occasion, for the magical moments, has come up trumps again for Liverpool. Yes. Holy shit. Oh my good God almighty. Virgil van Dijk.
What a fucking touch by Mo.
Mohamed Salah takes it in his stride, takes the extra touch. Divock turns, swizzles. Does he call it? Does he nutmeg the goalkeeper, ladies and gentlemen? No, but what a finish from Divock Origi. He megs the man. Oh, he megs the defender. Oh my shit. Yes, Divock! Jesus fucking Christ. And people said we didn't have squad depth. People questioned the quality of this Liverpool squad. Well, stick it up your fucking arse, because we've got Divock Origi, the master of the late goal, super sub extraordinaire. David Fairclough, eat your fucking heart out. Our Lord and Saviour, Divock Origi, in the 94th minute.
Top of the table,
1-0.
The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league.
Oh my God. Mohamed Salah is off. James Milner is on. Liverpool, can they see out the final seconds of this game? We talked about it.
Just enough time for James to get a yellow card.
Come on. I'd love a tactical free kick win from James Milner here. Liverpool need to switch on here. Moments left in this football match.
90 plus 4, Origi just looks right, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
90 plus something,
Yeah,
Origi
yeah,
just looks right.
There's a point where people might think it's his actual name. 90 plus 4. They think it's his first name. 90 plus is his first name, not Divock.
Blow the fucking whistle. And if someone could go down for us, just give them a little taste of their medicine.
Yeah, come on, Liverpool.
Yes,
The
James!
volleys are clear. And the full-time whistle goes! Wolves nil! Liverpool won! Liverpool go top of the Premier League. Divock Origi with a late,
Lord
late,
Divock Origi.
Lord Divock Origi with a late winner. My good Lord, breathless stuff at the end from the mighty Reds. It is the full-time whistle show. Chris Pajak.
Fucking hell, Paul. What a fucking way to end the game there. Like, you see the travelling Reds, they're ecstatic. We're ecstatic. We've watched it once again. We've witnessed it. Divock Origi, 90+4. It's what he does. It's what he's always done. It's what he was born to fucking do. He was put on this planet to score late winners for Liverpool Football Club in big matches. This, Paul, was a big match. With Chelsea dropping points, going through 94 minutes of that, thinking there's no way Liverpool are going to score here. But there is, because Divock Origi's there. Mo Salah's there. Virgil van Dijk makes the fucking difference with a pass. What a way to put a goal in the back of their net. It was just superb, mate.
Absolutely unbelievable. And we talked about it. We said there was a defining moment to that football match, and it's Diogo Jota. And that will be the big talking point in the game. If we don't get the win, it's Diogo Jota fluffing that big chance to take us 1-0 up. And what we said, Liverpool needed a moment of magic. We needed to have something to change the narrative. So we were talking about Liverpool being impossible to beat, having that indefatigable spirit, that desire, that burning passion to go and win the league. And Divock Origi, it's mad. This is why you keep him, and this is why you should never write someone like Divock Origi off, because for whatever he may or may not be, what he is a predatory goal scorer with the knack of doing it in the most high pressure of situations.
Jurgen Klopp's come out, hasn't he? And he's talked about Origi and said he's one of the best finishers in the world. With any striker you could name, as far as a finisher goes in the area, Divock Origi's up there with the best of them. He is a predator. He knows exactly where that ball is, knows exactly where that goal is, and how to put that ball into that goal. For me, what I love about it is that I know, as an opposition fan, you've crushed them. You've crushed the City fans, and you've crushed the Chelsea fans' will with that victory. Because everybody does it. They'll look at SofaScore, they'll refresh,
City fans who were all sat there waiting for their game to kick off.
Exactly, Paul. That's it. It's that. And once you do that, once you talked about it, having that ability to keep grinding out wins, that's the thing that breaks the spirit of the opposition. Knowing that was a great chance for Liverpool to drop points today and for them to still get something out the bag. That's how I think you apply pressure in races for the title. We're not there yet, but we can start to apply pressure.
We've said this all the time, and I feel we're very prime Man City this season. We're blowing teams away left, right and centre, but where that City side fell down when they did fall down to us, in the rare time that they did, of course, or rare times, is they would lose mad games of football. They did lose to Wolves, literally would lose to Wolves. They drop points in these kind of situations, because when they went from either battering teams and then not winning, there was no like middle ground sometimes. Liverpool needed that win tonight, and they've shown this is a Liverpool side that's got all the best bits of 17-18, it's got all the best bits of 18-19, and it's got all the best bits of 19-20, but it might be the best hybrid of all of them. We seem to have, and we needed that. So you mentioned it, I said it during the watch-along, we needed to prove to the world football that we had that magic moment, because we haven't had that yet this season. What we've shown is we're not perfect. It's possible to take points off Liverpool. Well, it might yet be, but what we needed was those moments where instead of drawing against Brighton, instead of drawing against Brentford, instead of drawing against City and Chelsea, you've gone and got a win here. And what that does for Liverpool as well, what it does for Divock, what it says to teams now, when Divock Origi, you're reigniting that spirit around
scoring
them.
Late and winning late becomes a habit that you need to get yourself into if you want to win titles and you want to win competitions, doesn't it? So you need that first one under your belt. You're absolutely right. Liverpool needed that one today, because the next time that you're in that situation, you can draw on those experiences, you can draw on that confidence that it doesn't matter how long's left in the game, but we're going to be able to do it. We've always had this under Jurgen Klopp, for at least the last 3 years, but we needed to remind ourselves and get that boost of confidence that, of course, we can still fucking do this. And if you're going to win a title, Paul, you need to win games like that. It's that fucking simple.
You need to have every string to your bow to win this league with City and Chelsea in it. And particularly given that pressure, we talked about it, City drop points, you can't afford to have another one of those situations where, because we're fighting against two teams at the moment, it probably won't work out that way. By the time we get to March, April, one of them will probably have dropped off because it's unheard of having 3 teams really chasing for the title. But right now, that's where it is, and there's the fine margins. That starts to happen now. If we want it to be 2 teams, you need to start winning games now. You need to start gaining advantage over these sorts of opponents.
Yeah, if you want it to be 2 teams, make sure we're not the one that they've forgotten about.
Absolutely.
Make sure we're there.
Because you can afford, in a normal world, if you just playing against Chelsea, well, we'd have gained a point on Chelsea there. And that's okay. That wouldn't have been too bad. But the point is, City kick off shortly. They go and beat Watford, and actually, it's both their rivals have dropped points and given an advantage to them, and you can't afford that. Not this season, not for a number of seasons. We've got a load of super chats. We're going to get to the stats in a few seconds, but we've got loads of amazing super chats here. Alex Gregro with $2 says, "Who else but Origi? Who else indeed, mate?" And that's why it's an inspired substitution. Minamino's been getting the nod in the last couple of weeks. I know Origi's had injury issues, but that was absolutely brilliant. 811 YT says, "Ollie Gunnar Origi." Come on, lads. No. Fair cloth, mate. Super sub. Dickie Oi Red says, "Where are the cries? Fair weather fans. We are Liverpool Football Club. You'll never walk alone. Get in." I know people react to these things differently, and I know we're all more emotionally fraught and more anxious because of the absolute shit show that is the world and politics and all the things around it, and global pandemic notwithstanding. But yeah, never write Liverpool Football Club off ever. If you're going to be a Liverpool fan and you've not learned that yet, then just listen and trust. You just never write Liverpool off. Josh Hunter said the Reds have got no money, but if anyone want to finish that in the comments for us, that'd be great. David Long, how's the EPL table looking now? We'll have a look in a second. LaChill, mate, she said last week he wanted a Villa last-minute style win. Well, you got that one, fella. Up the Reds, Divock, you beautiful man. Leon Geary says that's the win we were waiting for, guys. They are the moments. Origi was brilliant when he came on. Thiago back to his best. LFCJ, Barcelona, Everton, now Wolves away. That goal was pure Alisson versus West Brom vibes, and let's go Redmen, you'll never walk alone. Josh Hunter, that win will convince fans and rivals far more than we can win this league than snotting teams weekly. I completely agree. Spot on, brilliant point, Josh. And Daniel McMurray, 4 a.m. in Australia. I woke the house screaming, in the doghouse. Up the Reds, up the doghouse Reds, up everyone. Have you woken a family member or family members up by screaming in the early hours? Let us know in the comments. Let's look at what it means for the league table. It means Liverpool right now, live, are top of the pile, 34 points after 15 games played. In second place right now, Chelsea on 33, and beneath us, both Manchester City on 32, of course. Kick off against Watford at Vicarage Road at 5:30. Chris, do you want to go run us through the headline stats?
Mate, yeah, of course. I think Liverpool dominated possession, 67% of the ball to Wolves, 33%. 17 shots for Liverpool, 3 for Wolves. Only 5 on target for Liverpool, 1 for Wolves. 8 corner kicks to 2 corner kicks. We had 3 big chances and missed 2 of them. Scored 1 of them, obviously, towards the end. Created 13 shots from inside the box. Wolves, on the other hand, only created 1 shot from inside the box. I'd love to take it over to info goal, but it just doesn't seem to be working properly, unfortunately. It hasn't updated yet. It might have done that. Yes, it has. Excellent. So I can take it over there to info goal now. We can look at the shot maps. You can see the XG for Wolves overall. They've hardly had anything there, have they? 2-3 shots there, 1 from major distance. Liverpool, on the other hand, the story of the game is, huge one there from Diogo Jota, Divock Origi. In fact, Divock Origi's not on here yet because it would be in a little gold circle. But look, I think for me, the main takeaway from looking at this, the XG stuff, is that Liverpool created the opportunities to win this game 3-4-0. Yeah. It's just that we didn't. Yeah. You've got that Jota one, first half from Trent Alexander-Arnold, big chance, you'd expect him to score that. The header, of course. Yeah, you've got the second half one, where he's batters it into Connor Cody. You've got the third one with Divock Origi. There is 3-0.
Mane on the outside of the boot, saved by Sarr.
Great save by Sarr. 4-0. And it would have been just what we've seen. But the fact is, when things aren't going your way, can you still get over the line? And tonight, they did.
Absolutely wonderful stuff. Couldn't have put it any better. Right, plenty more to come from us tonight. Stay tuned live on YouTube. I'll be doing your reactions. There's a tweet that's just gone out over on the Redmen TV Twitter account that says full-time Wolves 0-1 Liverpool. Thoughts, if you want to get a reaction on there, you can do. If you're a YouTube member, you can access the members only chat that will follow in that. Chris will do the play ratings, and then we'll be live on Redmen Plus about 20-25 minutes doing the instant match reaction. So if you want more in-depth chat tonight from that game, on that game, talking about our Lord and Saviour Divock Origi, then it's the perfect time to join Redmen Plus. The code we've been using in recent weeks is we've turned that off for now, but if you really want to get over there and get more insightful pre and post match content on every Liverpool game, then do join us live. It'll be in about, what time are we saying, Si? Joe?
6 maybe.
What time for instant match?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. We'll be live at 6 p.m. over on the redmentv.com. There'll be a post there very shortly where you can have a little look and get ready for that one, of course. But yeah, plenty of stuff on there to keep you occupied. Otherwise, wow, Divock Origi, ever the man for the big moment, the big occasion, the coolest man in Molineux, strikes again for the mighty Reds to send them top of the league. Up the Reds. See you very soon. Ta-ra.
Thanks for watching the show. If you want more Redmen TV goodness in your life, go over and join Redmen Plus. We've got over 30 new shows every single month. We've got documentaries, interviews, exclusives, and tons more. If you join us as a club legend, you'll even get your name over here. So head on over to redmentv.com and join Redmen Plus.